Now taking the field for the coin toss are tonight's officials. Referee Eric Herring, umpire Jeff Kusler, head linesman Matt Thomas, line judge Devin Maynard, and back judge Brian Reeves. Also joining the officials for the coin toss are team captains. Captains for the Santa Fe Wolves are Nick Sharp, Brandon Dillard, Caden Christensen, and Mbari Snoddy. And your 2017 Union Redskin football captains, number 10, Patrick Fields, number 15, Tyler Fisher, number 28, Braden Spicer, and number 35, CJ Moore. The head coach for the Santa Fe Wolves is Kyle White, and the head coach for your Union Redskins is Kirk Frederick.
Edmond won. They elected to defer.
Continuing on our celebration of Veterans Day, we are proud to present tonight's honorary captains, members of the Union Redskin football team representing family members who have served or are currently serving in the United States military. Darren and Jacob Bajak, honoring their father, a Union varsity football coach, operations specialist Scott Bajak. Their mother, hospital corpsman Angela Bajak, and their grandmother, Yeoman Vanessa Bajak, all of whom served in the United States Navy. Damian Johnston, honoring his father, Specialist DJ Nell of the United States Army, and his uncle, Sergeant Robert Nell, also of the United States Army. Mason LaPointe, honoring his father, United States Air Force Technical Sergeant Martin LaPointe, currently stationed in Kuwait, and his mom, United States Air Force Technical Sergeant Amber LaPointe, currently stationed at the 138th Fighter Wing in Tulsa. Coach D. Mashburn, honoring his brother, United States Marine Sergeant Stephen Mashburn, currently serving with the MARSOC 3rd Raider Battalion, and his father-in-law, United States Air Force Sergeant Donald Sawyer Jr. Travis McLeod, honoring his father, Boiler Technician Lamar Broughton of the United States Navy. Jacob Miller, honoring his late grandfather, Seaman First Class Tilden Miller of the United States Navy. Nate and Luke Raper, honoring his grandfather, Private First Class Wendell Raper of the United States Army Airborne Division. Coach Chance Riley, honoring his stepmother, Valerie Riley, who served as an Army Reserve Specialist during Desert Storm. Mario Rojas, honoring his uncle, Master Sergeant Manuel Castillo of the United States Army. Joseph Shields, honoring his great-grandfather, United States Army Sergeant J.B. Brantley, and his father, United States Army Major Isaac Shields. Trey Thompson, honoring his great-grandfather, Corporal Horace Ray Block, and his great-uncle, Staff Sergeant Horace Gerald Block, both of the United States Army. We thank you for your service. And now, fans, get on your feet and join Union Varsity Spirit.
We'll give to Cooper, who's got a big hole. And Kevion Cooper, the senior, is in for a touchdown.
We've been putting in the mouth. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind.
25-20.
We gon' blow your mind.
And now, fans, get on your feet and welcome your 9-time defending state champion, Union Redskins. Please welcome our visitors, the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Austin Garcia to kick off for Edmond Santa Fe. JT McLeod and AK Wilson back deep for Union.
Thing is green. The kickoff coming, and it's going to go very, very short, kind of onside. It's going to bounce around the 35-yard line, and Union will pick it up right there. So the Redskins will start around their own 35 or their own 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Of course, the quarterback will be Peyton Thompson. He comes in throwing for 66% completion rate. 156 of 231 for 2,231 yards. But listen to these gaudy numbers. 31 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
It's not too salty.
Those are numbers now right there. Anybody will take those numbers. So the Redskins will bring them out. Alverson will start at the far side. Now Union is moving from left to right. That is from south to north, so the UMAC is at their back. Alverson is on the far side away from the press box. To the near side, Moore and Wilson. Of course, Darius Boone, the single setback. In the shotgun from their own 36, 1st and 10. Thompson has that snap, and he's going to hand it to Darius Boone, who's going to sneak off the left side and didn't get far. About 2 yards is all Darius Boone was able to get before Devian Richard brought him down. He came in with 80 tackles on the year, so he can do that. They're only going to give him 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick to the line of scrimmage. They flop now. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. They'll hand off once again to Boone. He finds a little crack across the 40. Darius, 45, 50, still on his feet. Darius to the 40. Foot race, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Redskins. That was not a foot race for long. That one goes 63 yards, and the Redskins in the end zone. They already lead it by a score of 6-0.
Rick, there's some really awesome things that happened in that play. We got lucky there. There's a hold in the middle on the line of scrimmage. But other than that, really just great blocking. This defense does something like the Norman Norman North team, they don't ever get set. They're standing up and really kind of moving around. So Union is going to attack them on the ground just like they did Norman North. And then 30 yards downfield, C.J. Moore makes a block again, just helping his team get in the end zone.
Noah Rauschenberg on for the extra point. He's 53 of 56 on the year. That one is up, and that one is good. So it didn't take long. We were only about, 33 seconds into this game, and it's already 7-0 Union. Redskins lead. They'll kick it next on KRMG.
That Union Redskin touchdown is proudly sponsored by TTCU, Federal Credit Union. Be sure to get your Union Football Game Day program. Programs are sold at each home game at the East and West gates. The cost is $5, and a portion of the proceeds is given to the Special Olympics. Noah Rauschenberg to kick off for Union.
Touchback.
Welcome back to Union Tuttle Stadium, where the Redskins already lead 7-0, just 33 seconds into this first-round playoff game, actually quarterfinal game, if you will. Rick Corey along with Zach Jones and Doc Blevins. The drive goes one or two plays, 66 yards, only took 28 seconds. Darius Boone, 65-yard touchdown run, and the extra point makes it 7-0. Now here comes Edmond Santa Fe, brought up by Cannon Hansen, their big quarterback. When I say big, he is 6'2", 155. Other guy, his running back is Mbari Snoddy. He'll hand off to Snoddy in the inside, and they're going to push forward. Snoddy continuing to run across the 20, about the 26-yard line. Snoddy may have gotten to the 27-yard line. Tackle in there was by Patrick Fields and Elijah Tomlin, but Snoddy gets 6 yards. Now, Snoddy comes into this game with 256 yards and 4 touchdowns in the air, but 1,085 yards and 14 touchdowns on the ground. His number is extremely similar to what Darius Boone's are. Second down and 4 now for Edmond Santa Fe. They're at their own 26-yard line. Now motioned by Snoddy to the left. Quick throw by Hansen to the left. Snoddy has it. He's across the first down line to the 30, up to the 35-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Patrick Fields ran him out of bounds, but that's a gain of 7, and it's another first down. And very quickly, Edmond Santa Fe on the move.
Yeah, and that was kind of dangerous against Norman North. They threw a whole bunch of those swing passes to a running back out of the backfield, and they take some of that maybe from film, and they're pick up 10 yards, so enough to move the chains.
Well, and Mbari Snoddy comes into this game averaging 7 yards a carry, and as I mentioned, already over 1,000 yards. 7-0 Union, 10:50 to play first period, but it's 1st and 10 for Edmond Santa Fe at their own 35. Hansen, quick throw to the right side. That ball complete around the 35-yard line. He's going to be taken down around the 37. That was Dom Johnson. He was tackled by Elijah Tomlin out there on the outside. There's going to be a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It was a big hustle by Elijah coming from behind the play at the outside linebacker to come up and make that tackle around the ankles.
Cameron Watts is going to start at one of the corners, J.T. McLeod at the other. The safeties, of course, are Landon Wood and Patrick Fields. Second down, they gave him 3. We'll call it 7 now at the 38-yard line of Edmond Santa Fe. Hansen in the shotgun, rolling to his left. Pressure coming. He's going to have to fire it, and he does. It was low and completed out of bounds to Jack Woods, so it will not count because he was sliding out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 now as the Redskins have a chance to get him off the field.
Yeah, that was just took too long to develop. They stretched him to the outside. It looked like they could have made the catch. That's really kind of the fault of the receiver. He needs to make that catch inbounds if he wants that one to count.
And he was clearly out as he was starting to slide. 10:13 to play, first period, 7-0 Union. A big 3rd and 7 coming up for Edmond Santa Fe. The Wolves send 2 receivers to either side. Hansen in the shotgun, Snoddy offset to his right. Snap, straight back. Hansen fires to his right, and that ball's incomplete. He was trying to go to Braden Reichert, but it was bounced out of there. Cameron Watts on the coverage. He hit him in the hand, Zach. That should have been a first down. He just dropped it.
Yeah, that was the one you should obviously catch as a receiver. Made the great cut there right at the down marker. Would have been enough for a first down had he caught it.
So on to kick this thing away. Edmond Santa Fe will bring out their punter, and that is, let's see, they changed their punters. Instead tonight they're going to come out with
number 13, is that right?
Yeah, but he's not on the roster, so that's fine.
Hired a new punter today.
Yeah, why not? You know, if you want to go hire a new punter, go right ahead. You know, it's always interesting to me how sometimes other high schools don't want you to know who's on their football team. And so they
He's
just
a
change
secret
things
weapon.
up.
You know,
and-
he's a secret weapon.
So this kid's not on the roster, so mom and dad, sorry, your coaches don't care enough about your sons to put their names on a roster.
Can't tell you about him.
It drives me crazy. 4th down and 12 now for Santa Fe. An offsides penalty moves the ball back to their own 33-yard line. Unnamed punter will kick. That ball is partially blocked, and it's going to bounce just across the 45, and that's where it'll go dead, and Union will have it right there. Terrific job by the Redskins. I think the guy that got a hand on that was Alex Davis, and that's going to mean 1st down for Union now in Edmond Santa Fe territory at the 45-yard line of the Wolves. 10 minutes to play in this first period, and the Redskins already up 7-0.
Great pressure from the outside, and we've seen that all year on that punt block team. And Alex got pressure from the outside, and the kicker, the punter, was doing that rugby-style sideways kick, but he came forward too far, and Alex was able to get his hand on it.
1st and 10 for the Redskins, now at the 45-yard line of Edmond Santa Fe. All 3 receivers go far side. That is the right side of the field. In the shotgun once again is Thompson. Thompson hands off to Darius, and he's going to come to the left side, and he won't get much. As a matter of fact, maybe he lost a yard. Pushed backwards, Jared Johnson making that tackle. They're going to give him a very generous yard. Well, now they're going to mark it back to the line of scrimmage, say that's no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Rick, you know what's so awesome? I was watching these guys warm up. Darius Boone went by everybody on the team and tapped him and said, hey, good night, good luck to everybody. Didn't matter who it was.
2nd and 10 for the Redskins. They're at the 45 of Edmond Santa Fe, leading 7-0. Thompson with the snap, straight back, fires left side. That ball's going to go over the head of C.J. Moore. He was hit late by Cameron Love, but it didn't really matter. Anyway, it's going to be 3rd down and 10, and that ball was tried to force in between a corner and a safety and some bracketed zone coverage, and that's just a tough throw.
That's all exactly what they were trying to do, go under the safety and over the corner, and that's a small window. But, you know, hopefully C.J., being 6'10", can go up and get that, miss that one.
3rd down and 10 now for the Redskins at the 45 of Edmond Santa Fe. 7-0 Union, 9:51 to play first period. Snap to Thompson, rolls to his right, got time, fires that ball downfield, and it's way over the head of A.K. Wilson. He had no chance for that, so that's a very ineffective series. And the Redskins, with great field position, will not take advantage, and they'll punt this thing away. Now, Cade Farquhar will come out to kick it, and Cade's been terrific this year in pinning people deep, so he's going to try to do that one more time. Going deep for Edmond Santa Fe's Dom Johnson. He'll be standing around the 10-yard line.
That's unfortunate there. That, you know, they got the ball in great field position and weren't able to do something with it, especially after that first drive. It's a misfortune and unable to connect on that.
There's the snap, and it's a good one. Farquhar puts the foot to it. This one's going to be high and near the out-of-bounds marker. That's a really good kick, but it bounces around the 7, and it's going to go on into the end zone. Union could not quite get down there to cover that thing, so it goes into the end zone for the touchback. So 9:30 to play. First period, 7-0 Union, and back on offense will go the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. And Doc Blevins on the sideline, I want you to get ready to talk to us about tonight, too. It seems to be, from up here, a beautiful night down there. It's a little bit cold, but for these players to get warmed up, I think it's pretty nice. Doc, what's it like down there? Yeah, we'll get the Doc here again in a minute. 1st and 10 for Edmond Santa Fe at their own 20-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side. That's the right side, 2 to the left. The guy in the shotgun back there, once again, is Hanson. He hands off to Snoddy, and he's going to go across the 20-yard line to about the 23. Boy, he is still driving. Nate Raper on the bottom of that pile. Patrick Fields on the bottom of that pile again. We'll make it 3 and call it 2nd and 7. Doc Blevins, what's it like down there tonight?
Well, it's great, and it's not really bad football weather, except for there's a pretty good wind coming out of the south. And a lot of enthusiasm. By the way, Austin Garcia is number 13, the punter.
Thank you very much. We'll work on that. 9 minutes to play in this first period. 7-0 Union. 2nd down and 6 now for Santa Fe at their own 24. Hanson, quick throw to the left side, complete. He's going to be across the 30 to the 37-yard line. Nick Sharp makes that tackle or that grab. It's going to be at the 33, pardon me. J.T. McLeod brought him down there, but that's a nice gain of 7 and a first down for Santa Fe as they continue to move the chains now at their own 34.
Little play out of Union's book there. Just throw a spot pass and go for 6 or 7 just to pick up a first down.
3 receivers to the near side. That's the right side of the field. Of course, in the shotgun once again is Hanson. Snoddy offset to his left. Union is set. The handoff to Snoddy on the left side, and he pushes forward to the 35, 36-yard line. He goes forward to Cade Brown, knocks him down there. That's another really good run. Now, Snoddy is not a big guy, but, man, he is tough to bring down. They're going to give him 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6. That's effective.
Yeah, he keeps his feet driving, so if you don't get up and wrap him up, he's going to keep driving on you. The first play of the game, I was really impressed with. They just continued to push. No one brought him down. He just kept pushing, and he's continued to do that.
Yeah, he's only about 180 pounds, but a low center of gravity. So the ball now at the 37-yard line of Santa Fe, and they will need the 39 for the first, or the 43 for the first down, pardon me. Snoddy comes in motion right side. Hanson back to pass, throws over to the right side to Snoddy, who makes the catch. Snoddy gets around one man, and Braden Spicer's going to chase him down and knock him out of bounds. That was Elijah Tomlin, who had a shot around the 38 but couldn't break the tackle. It was, thank goodness for Spicer. He knocked him out closer to the 45. That's a gain of 7 and a first down for Santa Fe.
You don't see that very often. Elijah Thomas got outran to the corner, and coaches said he's one of those 4-3 guys or 4-5 guys that's got some speed out there. You don't see that.
He got there, but when he broke down, he couldn't quite make that tackle. 1st and 10, Santa Fe at their own 45. They trail 7-0 to Union. 8 minutes to play, first period. Hanson in the shotgun again. Has the snap. Quick throw to the right side. Ball complete out there to Reichert. He's knocked down immediately. That was Daylon Figures who did. That's going to be a gain of about 3. So Edmond Santa Fe got less out of their pass game than they have their run. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, they're just doing a little dink and dunk. You know, take it as the West Coast offense and just taking as little as they can and try to make something happen.
So they'll have 2 receivers to either side. Once again, one of those guys in the slot to the left is Snoddy. 2 receivers to the right. Once again in the shotgun is Hanson. He's standing around his own 43. Now motion inside. Hanson's going to keep it himself and run straight up the middle, and he got popped. Boy, around the 45. He got across to the 47 and then maybe to the 50-yard line before Elijah Tomlin just smoked him. That's a gain of about 2 and a big 3rd down and 5 now for Edmond Santa Fe right at midfield. The ball set dead center in the middle of the red and black split U.
I don't know if I'd run my quarterback at 155 pounds into the line of scrimmage, like just throw him to the Wolves like that. That's not a wise choice.
Well, they are the Wolves, so you throw them from the Wolves.
From the Wolves, saving them.
He's run for 261 yards this year, so he's not bad at it. 3rd down and 5 for Santa Fe. At midfield, they'll need Union's 45. 7-0 Union, 7 minutes to play, first period. Hanson straight back to pass, throws, and that ball is incomplete, but it's going to be interference. Reichert is the guy he was going to, and out there on the corner, that was Figures. They're going to call Figures for interference right there on the corner, and that should be a first down for Santa Fe.
I didn't see the penalty. I was watching Nathan Raper come around the outside on a blitz, and just not enough time to take out the quarterback. But
actually, that's going to be a hold against Santa Fe, and Union will turn it down. Eric Herring, our referee tonight, makes that call. The rest of the crew is Jeff Kusler as the umpire, Matt Thomas the head linesman, the line judge Devin Maynard, and the back judge is Brian Reeves. So Union will turn that one down, and fortuitously, they will get the football.
Yeah, that's nice. They get to turn that thing down, and they get, Union's going to, Edmond Santa Fe is going to have to punt.
Austin Garcia will be on to kick this thing away. They listed him as number 92 in the program, then just changed his number because, gosh, if you change your punter's number, you'll win. He's at the 40-yard line, runs forward to kick, and he gets this thing away. Landon Wood runs up to make the catch at the 25, breaks free at the 30. Landon, though, won't go past the 30 as he got hammered right there. There's a late flag down behind the play as Patrick Fields smoked the punter. That may be against Patrick Fields, and if so, that would move it from the 30 probably back to around the 15-yard line.
He thought maybe the punter was going to make the tackle back here 20 yards. I want to make sure he was
eliminated
from the play.
It could be against Santa Fe, too, but it's very – when's the last time you saw a kicker get a penalty?
Especially if he's on the bottom of the tackle.
Sorry, Luke.
Yeah, Fields was clearly on top of the kicker there and taking advantage of –
Yeah, they're going to call it a hold right there. 6:46 to play here in this first period. Union up 7-0. They'll have the football thrown 15-yard line down to the field, and Doc Blevins.
Hey, a week ago, Tressway had a penalty for chop blocking with the Washington Redskins.
I appreciate Doc being on top of that. You won't see that very often, though, no question. So Union has it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, leading 7-0 here, 6:46 to play in this first period. Rick Corey, Zach Jones, Doc Blevins, Richard, and Jay Johns. Back out on the field, the Redskins offense led by Peyton Thompson in the shotgun. Thompson hands right side to Darius Boone. He moves to his left, gets across the 30. Darius still running. Darius at 34. Darius at the 35-yard line. What a run by Darius Boone. Caden Christensen finally brought him down, but not before a gain of 15 and a first down.
That's a great run. He's wide open hole again in the middle, and he outran a couple guys and then broke a whole bunch of hand tackles.
Now at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 Redskins. 2 receivers right side. That's the far, 1 to the left. Now some motion by the tight end. Another handoff to Boone, and this time he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten a yard there. Tarian Smith was the first guy there. We'll call it a gain of a half yard. And man, I'm going to go ahead and call it 2nd and 10 because for all intents and purposes, that's about what it is here for the Redskins.
Had some hang up there. I thought maybe Darius lost a shoe, but he was connected to somebody there, getting slow up off the pile.
He was connected to one of his own offensive linemen. We'll leave it right there at the 35 and call it 2nd and 10 right there. Same set, 2 receivers far side. Wilson and Alverson, those 2 guys. On the near side is CJ. They're going to turn handoff once again to Boone. Got a big hole, 40, 50, 45. Darius Boone across midfield. He's down around the 47-yard line, and one of those Edmond Santa Fe players came in like a rocket. 17 yards on that play. And the guy that, Christian Gaines is the guy that almost took his head off. Quickly to the line of scrimmage, the Redskins. They're going to hand once again to Boone on the left side. Darius across the 45, down to the 40-yard line. Davion Richard with the tackle, but not before another 8, 2nd and 2, and the Redskins will continue to hurry up. 2 receivers far, 1 receiver near. Peyton Thompson has him back at the 40-yard line of Santa Fe, and Santa Fe will call a timeout. So up 7-0 and moving rapidly with 5:32 to go in this first period. Edmond Santa Fe wants a timeout to breathe and talk about it. 7-0 Union. They'll have it again when we come back on KRMG.
The Union Schools Education Foundation invites you to the 2018 Night of Focus, presented by South Point Auto Mall on Saturday, March 10th, 2018. Join the fun at the Cox Business Center as we raise money for our kids and our district. Early bird tickets go on sale in November. For more information, call 918-357-6014.
It's going down for real. It's going down for real.
Oh, go, run.
Back at Union Tuttle Stadium, Rick Corey, Zach Jones, Doc Blevins, Richard and Jay Johns on 2nd and 2. Union rolls to the left, trying to get the ball to A.K. Wilson deep downfield. Peyton Thompson with pressure throws incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. 5:24 to play here in this first period. 7-0 the Redskins, and they have moved sharply on this drive, but now face 3rd and 2. They're at the 40-yard line of Edmond Santa Fe. 2 receivers to the far side, Wilson and Alverson both over there. Handoff quickly to the right side to Darius Boone. Jumps outside a guy at the 40, 35, 30. Darius Boone to the 28-yard line. Final tackle by Junius Gaston, but not before he gets another 12 and another first down, and that was all number 27 as he jumped outside.
Junius is 5'8", 185, and he did not want a part of Darius Boone.
Don't blame him there. 1st and 10 Redskins now at the 29 of Santa Fe. Double stack receivers to the right side. Hand off again to Darius Boone. Darius jumps outside again. He's at the 25. Boone down to the 22-yard line. Holy cow. Darius Boone with 8 more yards coming into that last 2 plays. He had 101 yards on 7 carries. Now he's looking at about 120 on 9 carries. And we're going to have a timeout on the field because Santa Fe has a player down. We'll reset in a moment. 4:51 to play first period. 7-0 Union, and they continue to move. This is Redskins football on KRMG. To the far side, that is Alverson and Wilson. That's the right side of the field. Ball set on the left side hash mark. Now in motion goes Boone. Quick throw out to Boone. He has it at the 25-yard line, jumps to the 20-yard line. Darius with a first down. There's a flag out there, though. As Darius gets down to around the 14-yard line, Dom Johnson, who came in with 48 tackles, now has about 3 more in the first couple of series, and that'll be a first down unless that goes against Union, and the Redskins are walking backwards, so I'm going to say that it is.
Yeah, it's thrown out there in space, and typically out there when you throw a ball to the flats and you got a flag late, it's usually a holding, so I wouldn't be surprised.
That is, I think, what Eric Herring, the referee tonight, tells us, so this will back the football up. They had 2nd and 3, so this should take it back around the 33. They're going to take it all the way back to the 34. So maybe that was a spot foul. They're going to put it between the two. And it's going to be 2nd down now and around 14. They'll bring 3 receivers to the near side. One of those, the tight end, Lawrence Harris. Alverson is to the far side. C.J. Moore here to this near side as well. Thompson in the shotgun. 4 down for Edmond Santa Fe. They come with the blitz. Back is Thompson. He throws quickly inside screen to A.K. Wilson at the 35. A.K. 30, 20. Cuts back there down to the 16-yard line. That's a first down for the Redskins. Beautifully set up screenplay to A.K. Wilson. He explodes forward for 16 more yards, and it's a first down. Union again quickly to the line of scrimmage, now at the 16-yard line of Santa Fe. But the official stops them as the Redskins are trying to snap the football.
I'm not sure he was pointing to something out there, and
And
nobody picked anything up. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either, but we're going to get back after it right now. Thompson in the shotgun. Hands off to Boone. Boone jumps to the left. What a move to the outside to the 15. Darius 10, 5, touchdown. Holy cow, what a move. Darius Boone just broke the ankles of the outside guy. 18 yards in the score, and it's 13-0. And number 27 is on fire.
He is feeling it right now. That move was the sickest move I've seen this year. He's coming to the outside, and there's an outside linebacker that had him dead to rights. He gave him an inside head, shoulders, and everything shake, and shook him completely loose, and nobody touched him the rest of the way.
No, yeah, that
was
linebacker
awesome.
looked surprised from here.
Oh,
On to kick
beautiful.
the extra point is Rauschenberg, and it is the Darius Boone show tonight. There's the snap. It was high, but Davis got it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:24 to play here in this first period. The score, Darius Boone 14, Edmond Santa Fe nothing. This is Redskins football at KRMG.
Federal Credit Union. Nick Sharp and Dom Johnson back deep for Edmond Santa Fe. Noah Rauschenberg to kick off for Union.
Nothing Union, and the kickoff coming from Rauschenberg is going to go once again into the end zone, so Edmond Santa Fe will come out to their own 20-yard line, trailing 14-0. The drive takes 6 plays. It went 80 yards in 2 minutes and 19 seconds for the Redskins. Darius Boone, the 16-yard run, extra point good, makes it 14-0. And right now, Darius Boone, and we have 4:24 to go in the first quarter. We're 7 minutes and 36 seconds into this quarter. Darius Boone has 10 carries for 133 yards.
It's not too shabby. That's awesome. And he looks like he's on fire. Folks, he is on fire. He's playing it all right now.
First and 10 now for Edmond Santa Fe at their own 20-yard line. Hansen brings him out in the shotgun. Straight back to pass is Hansen. He's going to move to his left and throw downfield, and that ball is almost intercepted, but it is caught at the 32-yard line. Jack Woods made a brilliant catch. I think it was Landon Wood or maybe J.T. McLeod that went out of bounds right in front of him. That's a gain of 12 and a first down for the Wolves.
A lot of time to throw back there. Cannon had a lot of time and really was able to kind of pick it apart there.
First and 10 now for Santa Fe at their own 32-yard line. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Handoff inside to Snoddy. He's going to be across the 35, breaks at the 40. Snoddy at the 45-yard line. Nice run by Ambari Snoddy, taken down by Patrick Fields, but a gain of 14 first and a first down for Edmond Santa Fe.
Snoddy had to dodge the umpire there. It looks like he was going to break loose, and the only person to save it was going to be Fields, and he had to make a move on that umpire there.
So now the ball at the 46-yard line of Santa Fe. They trail 14-0 with 4:10 to go here in this first period, but they are moving. The ball right at the top of the black section of the split U here at Union. Once again in the shotgun is Hansen. He's got 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Hansen straight back. He's going deep down the left side, throws it, and that ball is almost intercepted and incomplete. J.T. McLeod had really good coverage on Nick Sharp. McLeod almost got caught short, but he went up high, knocked that thing down, and it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Great job by McLeod, in great position. Actually was the receiver, and if Nick Sharp doesn't go up and deflect that, it's a perfect interception.
At that point, Nick Sharp really becomes the defender. 2nd and 10 now for Santa Fe. They're again at their own 46-yard line. Somebody needs to change the down marker on the far side. There we go. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Quick throw to the right side is complete at the 45-yard line. Across midfield now to Union's 45 is Dom Johnson. Landon Wood there to take him down. Also Cameron Watts, but that's another first down. 11 yards for the Wolves. They'll move it down to the 43 of Union. Quickly down on the field to Doc Blevins.
Hey, in the previous play, the receiver gave J.T. McLeod a big shove in the back as he walked by him as they were going back to their huddle.
I saw that, Doc.
Might want to watch for the hotheads out there.
The chippiness. 1st and 10, Santa Fe now. They're at the 43-yard line of Union. Handoff up the middle to Mbari Snoddy, but the whistles blow before the ball was snapped or at the snap. So that's either going to be offsides or a motion. Probably
umpires are indicating early. Yep.
An illegal motion against Santa Fe, and that's what Eric Herring, the referee, will tell us. So with 3:48 to play in this first period, already up 14-0, the Redskins are having to really go play a little defense here tonight. Santa Fe came to play some offense. That'll move it back to the 48 of Union and create a 1st and 15, but they've been ripping off chunks of 11 and 12. Back to the line of scrimmage, their 48-yard line, the Union 48, pardon me, comes Santa Fe. Quarterback once again is Hanson, and Mbari Snoddy, the running back, to his left. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff inside to Snoddy, who tries to jump outside, but Trey Thompson was there. He's going to get forward to about the 50-yard line and go right across that to around the 45. They may give him the 44 of Union, so that's a pretty good gain of around 4. Everybody getting up off the bottom of that pile. I see Nate Raper unpiling, Braden Spicer. That's a tough 4-yard run, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and he just continued again, just to continue to push, and it didn't want to go down.
It's hard to believe this is a 5-5 football team. Offensively, they look a lot better.
And there's a lot of athletes out there. They're pretty quick. They're matching up pretty decently.
Now whistles blowing left and right. There's 2:59 to play here in the first period, and it's 14-0 Union, and that's twice now the officials have stopped play for something. They're just walking around and talking. I'm not sure what for.
That one, they were fixing Snoddy's shoulder pad. I
Gotcha.
did notice that one.
So now at the 44-yard line of Union, 2nd and 11 for Santa Fe. Hanson, the quarterback, some movement by the tailback, but nobody calls it. Hanson runs up. Now he runs out of time and falls down. He was chased initially in the backfield by Isaiah McGuire, got away, and as he headed out to the left, he saw another guy standing out there, and that was Kenya Walker. Thought better of it and just hit the ground. He loses 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 15.
That was a wise choice. He saw the big guy on the outside and said, no, thank you, I'll have no part of that.
Now, Kenya outweighs him by about 100 pounds, so that's not going to go well for him. So the ball now back at Union's 48-yard line, 3rd down and 15 for Santa Fe. They trail 14-0 with 2:18 to go, first period. They'll need Union's 33 for the first down. In the shotgun once again is Hanson, straight back. Here comes the blitz, and Hanson swallowed. He's across on the other side of the field. He's down at the 47 of Santa Fe, and it was Nate Raper who on the blitz came through and popped him. Hanson gets up limping a little bit as well, and it's going to be 4th down for Santa Fe.
Great pressure through the middle there. They brought both Spicer and Raper in the middle, and there was nowhere. The pocket collapsed. He tried to get through the middle, and man, Nathan Raper just put the wood to him.
Austin Garcia on to kick again. Back for Union is Landon Wood around the 22-yard line. Garcia standing at his 35. Teams are ready. Long count. Snaps a little high, but Garcia got to it. Runs to his right. Now Garcia's going to run. 50, 45, 40. Garcia at the 35. Garcia has the first down. Austin Garcia, in that, if you will, Australian style of punting, ran to the right, and Union, for some reason, had no one out there. The Gunners had just taken off. He goes all the way down to the 29-yard line, and it's going to be a first down for Santa Fe, and that's just a bad bust on special teams.
It was. They didn't have anybody blitz from that outside. They've always got somebody coming from pressure on the left. So I don't know if I didn't get a quick count on there if everybody was on the field or not, or if they were just coming to block on the right side. But obviously that was a bust, and they took advantage of it.
Have 24 yards on that run. 1st and 10 now Santa Fe. Union's 29-yard line. 1:08 to play. First period, 14-0 Redskins, but the Wolves aren't going away. 3 receivers go to the left side, 1 to the right. In the shotgun, once again, is Hanson. Snoddy to his left. He'll hand inside to Snoddy, and he bursts free. Snoddy still running inside the 25. Snoddy down to about the 22. Braden Spicer was holding on, but he was holding on for dear life. That's an 8-yard run.
Spicer held him up for about 5 yards and just dragging along there, which is something we don't typically see. And right towards the end of that tackle, Nick Jones just about took him, straight to the cleaners, but it just missed on the assist. 2nd and 2 now for Edmond Santa Fe. They make a quick throw to the left side. Ball is caught and across the 20 and out of bounds, and the first down was Dom Johnson. And I think they're going to give him the first down. Landon Wood knocked him out of bounds, but they're going to mark it right at the 20. That might be short.
It's going to be short. So
be close,
look to me like they might get him the first down. Instead, it's going to be just a little bit short. They're going to mark it just inside the 20. I believe they need closer to the 19 for the first down. So we're going to call this third down and less than 1.
Yeah, and the coach went over there and took a look right down the line of scrimmage, and he didn't argue, so it must be a little bit more determined while you look at it.
14-0 Union, 26 seconds to play here in this first period, and an enormous third down play here for Edmond Santa Fe. The ball's just inside the 20, and they need Union's 19. They'll send 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. They've been in 4 wideouts most of the day. No tight ends for this team. Hansen in the shotgun, Snoddy to his left. Hansen is going to take it himself and run. He's got plenty of room. Easily has the first down, gets across the 15, down to the 13-yard line. It was Brayton Spicer once again on the tackle, but that's good for a gain of 7. And as we're getting near the end of the first period, Edmond Santa Fe continues to threaten. Now 14-0 Union, but his first down Edmond Santa Fe at the Redskins' 13-yard line.
It's interesting. This was all set up by that fake punt, right, where they just took off running to pick up the first down.
4 receivers, 2 to either side once again for Santa Fe. Hansen again in the shotgun. Has Snoddy to his left. Hansen straight back to throw. Goes end zone left side. That ball is deep and well out of bounds. It was caught out there by Sharp, but it didn't matter because it was 2 or 3 yards out of bounds. That's a nice job by J.T. McLeod.
Yeah.
And that will bring us to the end of the first period. So Redskins still have to play some defense, but they lead 14-0 after 1. They'll come back with the second quarter next. This is Union Football on KRMG.
If you're feeling it when I drop this, show 'em how we blow the spot. Let's make it hot, the shot. Go with the body rock till the party stops. It's time to take it up a notch and keep it locked for the headbangers in the parking lot. Here we come, if you're ready or not. No time to talk, 'cause we on the clock, bringing it.
Yep. I don't know. Ooh, that's a nice move, too. Thanks.
Raper on the stop for Union.
Yes, I mean, why are we still playing spots? Yeah, we can't do that.
Ball is handed off to Mambari Snoddy. Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 12 for Edmond Santa Fe. Jordan Kelly on the stop for Union.
Second down, Edmond Santa Fe rolls out their quarterback to the right. Hansen is taken down behind the line of scrimmage by Nate Raper. It is now 4th down and 12 for Santa Fe. The ball at Union's 16-yard line, and they will bring on their kicker, Austin Garcia. Now he's 12 of 12 on extra points. He's 2 of 2 on field goals. 33 yards is long. This will be from around 32 yards. And actually, it looks like they may actually go with a different kicker. That is going to be... No, it's still, well, they list Austin Garcia as 31, and he wore 13 earlier. And a timeout called by Santa Fe. You know what? I'm going to go with Austin Garcia as number 31, not number 13, because that's who they've listed as a kicker all night. Now, high school coaches will sometimes do this. They'll change jersey numbers going into the playoffs, thinking it's going to confuse somebody. You're not going to confuse the guys down there. You're just going to confuse the people trying to name your kids.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
So that's just not a really smart thing to do, but we'll leave it at that. So the ball's going to stay at the 16-yard line of Union. As, again, we'll be looking at about a 32-yard field goal attempt. And Edmond Santa Fe has changed their mind. Nope, it looked like they changed their mind and brought out their offense. But the holder for the kicks is Hanson, the quarterback. We believe once again that it is Garcia that's going to be, oh, it's Reichert, pardon me. It looks like Garcia is going to be the guy that kicks this thing. The left footer is going to line up around the 25-yard line. This will be a 32-yard attempt. 14-0 Union. Here 10:43 to play in the half. There's the kick. It's up, and it is good. So Santa Fe has drawn a little blood. 10:39 to play in this first half, and it is 14-3 now Union. Redskins will get the football next on KRMG.
Want to keep up with Union athletic news, schedules, and watch live stream events? Check out the official app of the Union Redskins, presented by Classic Chevrolet. Search for Union Redskin Athletics for the free download in the App Store or on Google Play. JT McLeod and A.K. Wilson back deep for Union.
Raper, but is recovered by Kyle Frederick. Well, what a nice job by the coach's son. That is, pardon me, Josh Frederick, who recovered that at the 40-yard line. Josh was really paying attention right there as that ball careened off Nate Raper. And it goes to the 40-yard line, and it'll be Union's football right there. The drive by Santa Fe, impressive. 15 plays, 80 yards, took 5 minutes and 56 seconds before the 32-yard field goal made it 14-3. Zach, it's not 7, but if you're Santa Fe, at least you feel like you got something
momentum,
going.
yeah. They want to put something on the board, and I think they did what they needed to there, is just get something out of it.
Now, the Redskins have been good offensively as well, and here they are first and 10 at their own 40. Once again, Peyton Thompson, the quarterback. Now Thompson's going to go to the left. A.K. Wilson's going to come into the Wildcat. A.K. running to the right. Got a blocker out in front at Boone. Boone makes one block. A.K. cuts back. Doesn't get far. Now he goes forward across the 45. A.K. almost dropped the football before Caden Christensen pushed him out of bounds. But he was able to make one move and get around him. That's a really good 6 yards right there, because that should have been about 2.
Yeah, he was very patient. A.K. doesn't always sit out there and be patient and let it open up. Good job.
Now at the 46-yard line, 2nd and 4 for the Redskins, their own 46. Thompson, handoff right side to Boone. Darius gets past the 45 up to around the 48-yard line. It was Baus who brought him down right there. That's a gain of 3, and it's going to be 3rd down and 1, and quickly again to the line of scrimmage. The Redskins with 3 receivers. The near side guy is Alverson. To the far side, Moore and Wilson. Once again, Thompson set. Once again, he hands it off to Boone, and Darius bursts forward across the 50. Has the first down. Not much more than that. It was Trace Ford on the tackle along with Cameron Love. He'll get 3. That's good for a first down. Now 1st and 10 Redskins at the 48-yard line of Santa Fe. It's 14-3 Union.
I really like what they're doing. The D-backs are having to come up and make these tackles.
Thompson in the shotgun again, quickly snaps the football, and Edmond Santa Fe did not have all their team on, so they had to waste a timeout.
Good job by the offense hustle.
Edmond Santa Fe's head football coach is Kyle White. He's got great experience in Putnam City, Norman North, Putnam West, and Deer Creek. But right there, he realized he was just overmatched. There was nothing to do about it, and he called the timeout. 9:56 to play here in the second period. 14-3 Redskins and Union on the move. This is Union football on KRMG.
The Union Athletic Department, Union Football Booster Club, and the Mama Skins would like to thank the following businesses for their contribution to Union Redskins football: Shipman Photography, Abuelos, Fox Cleaners, Dean Atchison, David Fisher, Native Wings, and Chick-fil-A.
start. Offense, 5 yards, still first down.
Union Tunnel Stadium, the side quarterfinal rounds, playoff action. Union against Edmond Santa Fe. 14-3 the Redskins lead, 9:56 to play here in this first half. First and 15 now for the Redskins after an illegal procedure penalty at their own 47-yard line. Peyton Thompson quickly throws to the left. A.K. Wilson with the catch at the 45. A.K. across midfield. He got back to 5, but now 2 penalty flags come in. It was Dawson Bouse who made the tackle, but those 2 flags thrown where you think you're going to get holding.
Yeah, I think you're right, especially when you get 2 of them. It's pretty obvious at that point they're going to call the hold on the Redskins and back them up a little more.
So it'll depend on where they want to spot that thing, if they're going to take it from the hold or from the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to take it back. They're going to start from the 46, so they're going to go from the line of scrimmage.
It could be the longest flag toss I've seen, though, out of that back judge there. He really hummed that baby down the field.
So it'll be down at Union's 36-yard line. Now here's how far they have to go for the first down. Edmond Santa Fe's 38.
It's just 25 yards or so.
Yeah, not much. It's first down at 25. How many of those plays do you have in? We'll see. Union with 2 receivers to the right side. That's the near side, Moore and Wilson. Thompson in the shotgun, hands off to Darius Boone on the left side. Darius gets across the 35 to around the 38-yard line. It was Walden who brought him down. So that's a gain of a few. We'll call it about 3. And it'll be second down for the Redskins now at their own 39-yard line, needing the 38 of Santa Fe for the first down.
Well, Rick, what you're watching them do here is just wear them down by the run game, and they're doing a great job of it. What they also have had done is brought the safety from their high too deep and walked him up. So they're taking the safeties out of the game, which are going to open up that pass game.
Well, and somebody's going to say, why aren't you throwing deep? It's because of the 2 high safeties. You got bracketed coverage on everybody. The receivers come near side. Right to the right side is Thompson. He's going to have to hurry. He throws. That ball's that's completed to A.K. Wilson, who makes one move and gets across to the 45-yard line, but only got about 6. Not a bad move, though. It was Richard who made the final tackle there, and that's going to get it down to a makeable third down and about 17. I say makeable because this football team seems to be pretty good at this kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's what Coach said is we've got to connect on a third down and make sure we can continue to keep the offense on the field, so it's very important.
8:52 to play in this first half, 14-3 Redskins, and they have 3rd and 17 from their own 45-yard line. 2 big penalties set them back on this drive. The 2 receivers to the far side, that's the left side, are Wilson and Moore. To the near side is Alverson. Thompson in the shotgun. Has the snap, rolls to his left, has lots of time. Now here comes pressure. Fires downfield, and that ball is, I think, complete. It was caught around the 40-yard line. A.K. Wilson with a terrific sliding grab at the 40-yard line of Santa Fe. It's 4th and 2, and guess what? These guys will go for it.
That's great. That's really good. They're really close here, and Boone can run this one for the first.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage at the 40 of Santa Fe, needing the 38. 4th and 2 for the Redskins, already leading by a score of 14-3. 8:25 to go here in this first half. Thompson with a hard count. Santa Fe did not move. Darius Boone shifts to his right in the shotgun. Another hard count, and again Santa Fe doesn't move. So Thompson, with 8 seconds to go on the play clock, looks to the side, and Union will call a timeout. We'll take 1-2. 14-3 Redskins. They'll have 4th and 2 when we return. This is Union football on KRMG.
That timeout is proudly sponsored by South Point Auto Mall. Union Public Schools wishes to thank Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, our sports medicine provider for all district sports.
I see your dirty face, hide behind your collar. What is done in vain? Truth is hard to swallow, so you pray to God. Justify the way you live a lie, live a lie, live a lie. And you take your time, and you do your crime. When you mean your
Darius Boone is going to be in the shotgun by himself. Boone's going to take it on the Wildcat run to the left, and he is not going to get it. Darius Boone on the sweep was taken down for no gain, and Union will turn it over on downs. And the only question I have there is you've been so successful running up the middle Why not continue?
I think that's right. And they've come out of that defense where they weren't getting set, so they put 4 down linemen in the game. And right now they're bringing all the backers, and they're coming around the ends with the backers. So I agree. I think you run up the middle, and I'm not sure how they didn't pick it up, though, honestly. That's a good job by the defense. They come up and being stuffing it.
A very good job by Santa Fe. So trailing 14-3, Santa Fe with 8:07 to go here in this second period takes over at their own 40-yard line. Hanson, their quarterback, was Snoddy, the running back. Snoddy offset to his right, 4 receivers, 3 to the near side. That's the left side. Hanson has the snap, hands off inside. Actually, that's not Hanson. We have the backup quarterback in there now, Jorgen Olsen. Olsen, who's only thrown the ball 121 times this year and only completed 12 for 1 touchdown. Not a lot out there for Olsen, but he's in there. He's going to hand off to Snoddy. He gets 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7 after Nate Raper brought him down.
I was watching this guy warm up. He's not real big. He's only 5'9" and 169 pounds, so he's not a big fella. So if he's a little bit more mobile than the other guy.
Well, Hanson actually went off the field with a bit of a limp a couple of series ago, and apparently has caught up to him. 2nd down and 8 now for Santa Fe at their own 42-yard line. Olsen brings him to the line of scrimmage, throws to his left. That ball is caught, and getting away from one man was number 20, Jack Woods. But Woods didn't get far, got about 2 yards before Elijah Tomlin brought him down. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 6, and this change of quarterback is going to be big for the Wolves. Yeah, sure is, and that throw took a long time to get out to the slot receiver. So obviously this guy's not the throwing type near as much as what his starter was, but it's going to be, if this is the last guy in the lineup, it'll be tough. So they're going to put the ball now at the 43-yard line of Santa Fe. They trail 14-3 with 6:55 to go here in this first half. Olsen in the shotgun, rolls to his right, has time. Now he's going to run out of time. Olsen, there's a flag down, gets across the 45 and runs it up forward to about the 46-yard line. He went down there, but that's going to be a hold. Now, I don't think that's going to matter very much. Kenya Walker was the guy that got held back there. I don't think it's going to matter. He's not going to get the first down anyway. So if you're Kirk Frederick, do you want to take that penalty and back him up even further, or do you want to turn it down? He's going to take the penalty. I think that's smart because that was going to be 4th and about 3, and if they go for it and get it, they can maintain momentum. Yep, I think that's the right move. If it was 5 or more, I think or 5 or under, I think you got to take it back and run. So when Olsen broke out of there and ran, you could very much tell that he's not quite as mobile as Hanson, as he just kind of tripped on his own and fell across the 45. This will take the ball back to the 31-yard line of Santa Fe, and they need midfield for the first down. So we're talking about now a 3rd down and 19 for the Wolves. Seemed a lot more manageable when it was within 10 yards. And this, anytime you're back past 10 yards and against the Union defense, I mean, you've got to feel the pressure that it may not be possible. Well, and Jorgen Olsen, as we mentioned, it kind of floated that last pass. If they get real aggressive here throwing it, I wouldn't be surprised if one got picked. 2 receivers to either side for Olsen. Once again, Snoddy is the single setback. Olsen is going to fake and run it up the middle himself, and he's not going to get far. Got across to the 34, maybe to the 35-yard line. I see once again Kenya Walker getting up off the bottom of that pile. It's going to be 4th down at about 15 now for the for Santa Fe, and they're going to kick. Landon Wood's going to go back to around the 40-yard line and might have a good chance to return one. That was just a good job by the defense of really staying disciplined on that one, because they could have tried to rush that like a big 3rd down and long and really giving up some middle, and Kenya did a good job pulling off and making that tackle. Yeah, you have to think that this time Union will be watching for that punter. I hope so. Running to his right is unnamed punter, whose name is not appearing on the roster. The ball's going to bounce to Landon Wood. He takes it at the 35. Landon's got a little bit of room at the 40. Cuts back, 45, 50. Landon Wood may go. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Landon Wood. I see one flag, though. It's over at the 45-yard line. Now, unfortunately, the 65-yard run might get called back. I saw Trey Thompson make a block out there, but I swear he got his head in front. I didn't see anything from behind. I saw 2 great blocks with, guys would run in the front and get their bodies in front, not even make a block, just be slow. The official, Eric Herring, is bent over back around the 4-yard line. I didn't see anything happen to him, but he was chasing the play. And Eric's bent over back there. What they're calling, or what I think they're going to call, was not a clip, and it was not a block in the back. Eric Herring, the official, is now actually sitting down around the 4-yard line. Now, high schools do not usually travel with extra officials. So if you lose your umpire, who moves and rotates to the white hat, and what do you
Where do you go, man short, man
do
down?
you take a guy off a chain gang and replace somebody or something along those lines? I'm not sure.
It's interesting. They're looking like they're looking at his ankle or his leg.
Let's get down to Doc Blevins. What did you see, Doc?
Well, first of all, they don't take anybody off the chain gang because that's just local guys that are volunteers.
Hey, when you have
It's
to
worth a
have
shot,
somebody,
right?
Doc, I mean, you just get somebody, right?
Yeah. It looks like they're working on his ankle, like you said, but that's not going to be good if he can't walk on it. So.
Did you happen to see the penalty that was called, Doc?
I did not. I've been down here in our end zone waiting for him to come back our direction. So.
Did you see what happened to the official?
No. I didn't know he had gone down until you all mentioned it because I was watching another part of the field.
All right, thank you very much, Doc Blevins.
Okay, he's up.
Yep, Eric Herring is up. Now we're going to, what the question is
This
he
is a
going to
first
actually
for
be
me.
able to move around?
This is a first. I've never seen an official go down that wasn't, I guess, in contact, right? Like,
yeah. He's going to be walking around. He's kind of trying to walk it off right now. And the officials are going to go talk to each other about how they want to handle this, and they can go without him. And they're going to take him to the locker room. Dan Newman, the Union trainer, is going to take him in, and I bet what he's going to do is just tape him.
go tape him. That's right.
Yeah, because he's walking decently. So they're going to go tape him up, I'm sure, and then bring him back out here. So here, Union's going to, the officials are going to go one short here tonight. So everybody will step up a
spat
spot.
up the referee.
Right, right. But you'll notice as he walked off the field, he didn't hand that white hat to anybody. So I think he's planning to be back. Now they will call a hold on Union. So once again, poor Landon Wood, who has got to be the most cursed punt returner in America, will not get a touchdown when he deserves one. And I swear to you, the block I saw in the corner did not look to me like it was a
I
clip.
didn't see any.
Well, it's close enough, but he got his head in front. And if your head's in front, it shouldn't be a block in the back. But hey, those guys in the stripes are leading this thing. We're not. So that'll move the ball back to the 45-yard line of the Redskins. In the midst of all this, let's tell you that with 5:32 to play in the second period, Union leads 14-3. We're going to look at some other games and scores in a moment. First of all, 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Thompson leads him up once again. Offset to his left is Boone. He'll hand off to Darius on the left side. He burst across the 50. Darius down to the 47-yard line of Santa Fe. Well, I mean, he actually just exploded right there. It's a nice job by Gaston, who made that last tackle. That's going to be a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Again, Thompson in the shotgun. Again, he hands to Boone. Boone's got a big hole across the 45. He's going to have the first down. Christensen brought him down. A gain of 4 and a first down. And Zach, what are the other scores looking like?
Around the league, we've got Norman North with 7, Broken Arrow 10. These are all still in the first quarter over there. Westmore 0, Owasso 7, Moore 7, Jinx 6.
So that's what we're looking at right now. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Union now at the 45 of Edmond Santa Fe. Hand off once again to Darius Boone. Darius across the 40. He's down to the 38-yard line. Darius Boone is a wrecking ball tonight. Walden made the tackle, but not before another 6. 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, he's picking up 5 and 6 at a pop, and that's enough to do the math and get a first down.
4:41 to go in this first half. 14-3 Union and driving. 3 receivers, 2 to the near side. Thompson again in the shotgun. Again, he hands off to Darius Boone. Darius jumps to the outside, gets across the 35. Down inside that, it was once again Junius Gaston who made the play, but not before 7 yards and another first down. That'll take it down to around the 33, and the Redskins continue to move.
They're moving, getting the ball, and they're just hustling down. Right? They're keeping the defense guessing, making sure that they've got to stop the run.
When we say high safety for Santa Fe, one of their safeties is playing back at the 15-yard line, and the ball's at the 33. He is 18 yards off the ball, and that's where he's staying. 1st and 10 Redskins. They're going to fake the handoff and throw quickly to the right side to A.K. Wilson. A.K. at the 30, at the 25, A.K. at the 20. He's going to go inside that to around the 18-yard line. Dom Johnson made the tackle, but that's good for 17 yards. But there's another flag, and I think Union will come back again.
That's unfortunate. You know, I like to watch, though. I was talking about receivers blocking downfield. It helps because I played a little bit of that and know how difficult it is. But I really am just amazed at how athletic C.J. Moore is. Not does he just make catches. He blocks downfield, but he does something you just don't ever see. He'll make a block, and when Avery or AK is going to pass him, he'll pass off that block and speed up and make another one. It's like when you're watching the police motorcycles, you know, when they race to the next block and stop traffic. He is absolutely amazing at making blocks and helping out.
Yeah, one of the things he does that most receivers don't. Most receivers are not terribly good at squaring up and getting into a guy. Most of them are just kind of pushing on guys, but CJ gets into
locks
a guy.
into him, for
and when
sure.
he does that, because he's got a great base, he can get out of that and he can keep running. So they're going to call that a hold or a hands to the face. Hands to the face. They're going to take the ball all the way back to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line of Santa Fe. It's going to be 1st down And around, 26-yard line? 26, they're going to hand off left side to Boone. He's going to get wrapped up. He won't get anything there. Darius actually lost a yard. They're going to mark it back to the 49-yard line. It was Tarian Smith who made that play.
Great lateral movement by the linebackers of the Wolves. I mean, they're really pursuing hard to the outside, but what happens when you pursue hard to the outside, you make one big strong cut, and it's off to the races.
Second down now and 26 for Union at the 49-yard line of Santa Fe. 3:23 to go, first half, 14-3 the Redskins. They scored on their first 2 drives, and since that time, they've really kind of floundered around a little bit. Thompson has 3 receivers to his right. Once again, Boone's in the backfield. No, that's A.K. Wilson. He fires it out to A.K., and he's going to get across the 50, but that's about it. He's taken down from behind. The guy that made that play, that was number 42, Michael Pope, who made the tackle. And he only got about 4, so it's going to be third down for the Redskins. And again,
still forever.
Yeah, they're at the 48-yard line of Santa Fe, but they need the 23. So you're talking about still really third and 25.
And they're going to play extra deep with those 2 safeties. I mean, that's one thing they're doing. They're giving plenty of respect to the deep ball.
Well, Alverson to the near side here doesn't have single coverage, but might be able to get something to the post. Third down, 26 to go. Back to pass is Thompson. Throws the inside screen to A.K. Wilson. Jumps around one man now, jumps around another. A.K. at the 45, but he won't get much more. He goes across the 40 and skips out of bounds at around the 38, and another flag comes down late. This one behind the play, and it's thrown back where you might once again get a hold or a block in the back. We're going to find out here. The back judge is the guy who's going to tell us. That is Brian Reeves. Yep, and it's going to be against Union. It's going to be a personal foul against the Redskins at the end of the play, so if the chippiness has gotten a little carried away. But you know, as a player, you have to understand that, and you just have to control yourself. Union had given themselves a 4th down at about 14. Not that that's a great play, but it's better than 4th and 26.
Well, I saw some chatter, and Mario Rowland was around the play, the only guy that was around the flag. I didn't really see what was going on, actually. It's an interesting call because it was late and not a whole lot of action to it.
Well, they're going to turn the penalty down, and it will be 4th and about 16, actually, for the Redskins. They're going to be at the 39-yard line of Edmond Santa Fe, but they will bring on the punter. So Farquhar will come on. The one guy back deep is going to be Dom Johnson. Farquhar, with 2:27 to go in this first half, and a 14-3 lead for the Redskins, will try to protect it. Little motion by Davis for the Redskins. There's the snap to Farquhar. He's going to run to his left, and now he's going to kick it. That ball is going to bounce around the 10. It's going to take a Union bounce, and the Redskins are going to down it at the 1. Well, the ball was down at the 1, and a Santa Fe player knocked the Union player into the end zone. So that will be a down football at the 1. That will not be a touchback.
That's a good call.
No,
That's
so
a really
Edmond
good
Santa
call.
Fe, right? You can't. It's where the player downs it, not where somebody knocks him. So that punt going to be good for 38 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Santa Fe at their own 1.
That was a great job by McLeod of getting down there and getting behind the ball, putting himself between the end zone and the rolling ball, and set his feet down and really was going to stop. And like you said, he picked up the ball, and the Santa Fe player knocked him into the end zone. So it looked like it was
Frederick
touchback.
is so upset that he is way back past the 10-yard line. He was out between the hash mark and the yard line marker. By the way, our umpire, Eric Herring, is back with a wrapped ankle. 1st and 10 now for Santa Fe at their own 1-yard line. 2:16 to play first half. They trail 14-3. Snap to Olsen. He's going to run to his right, and he got hammered. Oh, my. Olsen might have gotten the 1.5-yard line, but they just tore him up. It's going to be 2nd down and 9.
They upended him. That's one of the ones you see the pile, and then feet are just flying through the air. I mean, they took a hard shot there.
Or Jurgen Olsen in a very difficult situation to begin with, replacing Hansen, the starting quarterback, Cannon Hansen. They'll move it to the 2. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Once again, a shoulder pad issue for Olsen. Snoddy the offset back to his left. Now Snoddy shifts to the right. Olsen with the snap. Here comes this pressure from Elijah Tomlin. He didn't get there. He did knock him down in the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 8. And the Redskins might have gotten away with an offside.
Yeah, he was right at the line of scrimmage, and he was at full sprint when Yorgi took the snap. And I don't know, he didn't see him coming off his blind side at all, and really was just about a second late.
That is a real gutsy play by Santa Fe to throw out of their end zone. We're going to call 3rd down and 8 now for Santa Fe at around their own 2-yard line. They need the 10. Olsen in the shotgun, standing in the end zone, about 3 yards deep. Snoddy to his right. 2 receivers either side. Straight back is Olsen. Here comes the pressure. Floats it over the middle of the field, and it is clearly incomplete. No one even close. Trying to go to one of his receivers. I couldn't see anybody there, but Braden Spicer's the guy with the pressure. Quickly down to the field to Doc Blevins.
Well, first of all, in that previous play, it was just perfect timing. The guy was not offsides, but also the quarterback took some. I've been right down here where it's in front of me, and this quarterback has really taken a pounding in this last series.
Yeah, so they will have to kick it away. Santa Fe will with a very, very short field. The ball at the 2. They only have about 11 yards to get this kickoff. The punter, who is not on the roster, backs up all the way to the end line. He does get it off, but it's a very short kick, and Landon Wood comes up to take it around the 35-yard line, falls backwards, and then goes forwards, and he's going to be down around the 36. Landon's not very happy either, because as he laid down, an Edmond Santa Fe player jumped on top of him. And now the Edmond Santa Fe team picks up one of their guys. They grabbed, that was Jonathan Hayes, and they're dragging him off, and Landon Wood gets up, and Kirk Frederick is mad. I mean, he is livid. I think I understand why. This has gotten way too chippy. These officials have to control things.
Yeah, and what set him off was when they knocked McLeod into the end zone on that punt, which I don't know if that should be a penalty or not, but clearly he wants one from it.
Well, you could call defensive player right there. 1st and 10 Redskins, leading 14-3 with 1:21 to go in this first half, and they have the ball at Santa Fe's 36-yard line. 2 receivers either side. In the shotgun, Thompson. He's going to hand off to Darius Boone, and he's going to get dragged down, looks like by the shoulder pad around the 34-yard line. Tarian Smith was there. That's a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. And Union has not tried to throw deep against this Santa Fe defense because they are in a 2 high safety zone coverage, and there's just not a lot of room back there. 2nd down and 8 for the Redskins. Now at the 34 of Santa Fe. A lot of space in the middle of the field. Thompson waiting in the shotgun, has the snap. Fires to his right. That's to Alverson. The ball is incomplete. It was tipped in there by Jared Johnson. And again, because of that bracketed coverage, you got to hit that spot perfect. And Peyton was close. Not close enough. It's 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that was a good shot. That's about where you need to put it. And there's just such a small window of opportunity. And that was a close shot, but great defense there by the cornerback.
I'm telling you, the area in this defense that's open is 15, 16 yards downfield, middle of the field.
Yeah.
The safeties are so high that you're going to be able to get guys there. I can see Lawrence Harris being big right here. 3rd down now and 8 for the Redskins at the 34-yard line of Santa Fe. 50 seconds to go first half. 14-3 Union trying to add to it. Thompson has the snap, steps up. Now he's going to throw, and that ball is incomplete because he was hit as he went down. It was Amari Warhop who hit him as he went down and did not see him off the backside. So the ball floated for a second but fell innocently to the ground, and it's going to be 4th down and 8. And I think if you're the Redskins, you might give it a shot.
Yeah, I think the wind looks like the wind's blowing towards the press box.
I think I'd go for it on 4th down personally, but they're going to break out the punter, and I understand playing the option here and making sure that you're
45
safe.
seconds. I think you go for it.
Well, it's 14-3 Union, so they're going to protect the lead. Now they're going to talk about it, I think. A timeout might be called. Eric Herring, the referee, who got hurt earlier and got taped up by Dan Newman, so he got a top-notch tape job. And Union will call a timeout, and they'll talk this over. So, all right, what do you have to lose? First of all, if you miss, they're obviously 66 yards away. That's not so bad. I mean, you played well enough defensively. You can really get some momentum. You have to understand that they're going to get the ball to start the second half. So if you're able to get something else going here and get even 3 more, you can get a 2.5 score lead.
And I think you feel confident that your defense is playing an outstanding game at this point. I think you go for it. The only unfortunate part here is it's 4th and long, so you're looking at a passing down probably, and they haven't thrown the ball super well into that 2 deep coverage. So maybe they've got a 2 deep play buster that they can hear for 8 yards.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about the tight end. The same thing that you guys saw the
and
touchdown
Harris has
to
been
Lawrence
killing
Harris.
it the last couple times. Yeah.
The other thing you think about is inside receiver screen. With those safeties that deep, there's so much room if you can make the one block.
If you can keep the corners occupied to go deep and then throw underneath, there's plenty of room for that as well.
So the Union offense is going to come back onto the field. So Kirk Frederick apparently is listening to the broadcast and agrees with Zach Jones. So from the 34-yard line of Santa Fe, up 14-3 with 45 seconds to go in this first half, the Redskins will go on 4th and 8. They'll need the 26 for the first down. 3 receivers go far side, 1 to the near side. Extra receiver out there is Davis. In the shotgun once again is Thompson. Thompson hands off to Darius Boone, lost the room, 30, 25, 20. Darius Boone has the first down to the 16-yard line. Walden makes the tackle, but with all those wide receivers, Santa Fe was so spread out. Number 27 goes forward for another 17 and a first down.
That was gorgeous. Only one linebacker there to make the play, and he just couldn't do it.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage again. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the left side. Quick snap to Thompson, throws quickly to the left side to A.K. Wilson, gets outside a man at the 15. There's another flag out there. A.K. down to the 7. Dom Johnson made the tackle, but that's going to be another hold against Union. And either Union just can't keep them hands to themselves tonight, or the officials were told before the game, call a lot of holding.
Yeah, I think they're going to throw this one on Anthony Davis. He's out there making a great block, but it wasn't, it's one of those ones that if you're a referee, is it making the play or missing the play? He grabbed the kid, he went in front of him, and he let go of him, and the kid still made the play. It's just a tough call.
So that's 5 holding calls, and I think 8 overall penalties, or 7 overall penalties, 5 holding calls against Union. That'll take the ball back not far, though. It's going to take it back to around the 23-yard line. 29 seconds to go in this first half.
It's like an out-of-bounds play for soccer.
Union has lined up in a straight line. Now they quickly go to the line of scrimmage with 5 wide. Thompson in the shotgun. Here comes the rush. Thompson middle of the field to Lawrence Harris, pardon me. It's incomplete, but interference will be called. The guy who got him was Devian Richards. They were trying to go, as we'd mentioned, to the tight end Harris. There was actually coverage there, and it wasn't bad coverage. I'm not sure, Zach, that he needed to interfere with it.
I don't think he did, and it looked like maybe that wrap arm. Sometimes when you go to make the deflection, you wrap your hand around the receiver, and I think that's what they're going to get him for.
So that's going to take it down to, we're going to mark it from, if it were a spot foul, which it won't be, they'd mark it from down around the 6. Instead, they're going to take it back from the line of scrimmage, so it won't be a first down, but it'll take the ball down to around the 10, maybe just inside or just outside. Yeah, about the 12.
But it still will be a first down.
No, it shouldn't be a first down.
But with first down, they're going to take the penalty, so it'll still be first down. I'm just teasing. Right?
Yeah. But it'll be 1st and 5. It didn't change the down. Let's put it like that.
Correct.
25 seconds to go in this first half, and this bizarre ending continues. 14-3 Union. They'll have first and about 6 at the 11-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun once again. Boone to his right. Thompson hands off. Delayed draw to Darius Boone at the 10. He pushes forward down to the 5. Darius still on his feet at the 4. Holy cow. Darius Boone refused to go down. Finally, Santa Fe got him down, and they say he fumbled the football, and they say they have it, and the official agrees. Caden Christensen came up with it. I'm telling you, he was pushing and pushing and pushing, and apparently in the middle of that pile, someone was able to drag the ball out of there, and Santa Fe will have it with 14 seconds to go.
Yeah, there was no whistle, and it was a late whistle. Progress had been stopped, so clearly maybe they could have called it a progress down, but they didn't. The ball came out. It's going to go the other way. That's unfortunate to give it up on the 6-yard line.
Yeah, but you're never going to complain about what he did.
Yeah,
you're never going to complain about that. He is working his tail off to get more yards out of that thing, and that kind of effort is all right. 1st and 10 Santa Fe, now at their own 6. 14 seconds to go here in this first half. They'll hand off inside to Snoddy. He's got room across the 20. Snoddy at the 25, and that's where Landon Wood wraps him up, and the rest of the Redskins jump in there, and that should end the first half. They're going to stop the clock briefly to set the chains, but there are 4 seconds to go. That was a 20-yard run. Santa Fe wants to hurry up and run one more play. Their quarterback, who is the backup quarterback, that is Olsen, quickly has him up to the line of scrimmage, and they will get one more play off. Olsen, well, no, he won't. The guard moved. That'll be illegal procedure, and you can end the penalty on an offensive, or can't end the half, on an offensive penalty, so that should do it. Let's see if Eric Herring lets him go to the locker room.
They put that play in because we had one in college. That wasn't a penalty yet, so we'd always have one trying to wear out the clock. We'd actually jump off sides.
That's smart. So the officials are talking this over, whether or not this happened just as the clock hit 0. They may make them go ahead and play the last down. Union 14-3 as we near the end of the first half. The Redskins exploded out to the 14-0 lead, and since that time offensively has had a million opportunities and shot themselves squarely in the foot.
Yeah, still running the ball real well. Haven't thrown super well yet against this defense, but they'll make some adjustments that they didn't really know were going to happen at half. And I think you'll see again the second half where they'll be a lot stronger against the defensive side.
So Eric Herring, the official, is explaining to Kirk Frederick what's going to happen here. Kirk, once again, is all the way out to the hash marks. So it's going to be an interesting explanation. I think they're going to probably let them play the one final play. Yep, they're going to allow it. So we have zeros on the clock, but there will be one play. Now, the rules have always been you can't end the half on a defensive penalty, but you could on an offensive penalty. However, in this case, they're going to let him. It was Edmond Santa Fe that moved. Derek Herring is making an explanation, one we can't hear. And now he's going to call a timeout. No, he's going to call the half.
Yeah, he put the hands out, said
So
half. Maybe they had to figure out the rule.
He made an explanation. The teams were lined up, and then he blew his whistle and said, "Nah, we're at half." So that's the way this will end. And what a bizarre last 5 minutes to the half. I felt like I was watching a Marx Brothers movie.
To tell you, it lasted like 40 minutes, and it just continued to get weirder.
All right, so at the half, Union 14, Santa Fe 3. We'll try to kind of sort it all out when we come back. This is Redskins football on KRMG.
Thanks to the employees and parents of Union Public Schools, we exceeded our all-time fundraising record for Tulsa Area United Way.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
$220,063. Union cares greatly about the children and families who are served by the 58 member agencies of the Tulsa Area United Way. Our hats off to everyone who contributed. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your state champion, Union Varsity High Steppers. Officers for the High Steppers are Junior Lieutenants Emma Borgelt, Alyssa Catlett, and Melanie Park. Captain Anna Parks. They are under the direction of Megan Newman and Megan Maddox. Once again, your Union Varsity High Steppers.
I got me a big old megaphone, telling the whole world to get up and get down. Forget the radio, I got my gramophone, so bring your Marvin, Aretha, and James Brown. I got the beat that make you sick with the kicks now. I got the
your Union High Steppers.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along?
Doc, get ready.
Touching hands,
Take her to 0.
reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never was, but now look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two, and when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you.
Skogie and developed a relationship watching him coach against my father's teams, and just always was around Steve, and we had a great relationship, and he's always been a mentor of mine, and just a great all-around person.
Well, Union has a good wrestling tradition. Have had some great wrestlers come through, and I announced for many, many years. And of course, Mark Ferguson was just incredible. Went a whole 2 years without giving up a takedown point, and a lot of other good ones. But been a little shaky the last couple of years. It does go up and down. How do you feel like we've got the nucleus to have a pretty good team this year?
The nucleus is there. Right now, we're just trying to see how well we come together as a team. If we come together really well as a team, then we're going to be really tough, and we're going to be really tough for a long time.
Now, the youth program is just critical to a wrestling program, and so is like the summer wrestling. Wrestling coaches aren't just 9-month-a-year guys.
No. We're 12 months. We're year-round, and youth is extremely important. There hasn't been a youth program here at Union for a year and a half. We started that back this year. We got roughly around 20 kids in there, which is a great start. So looking to build on that, and that's going to be very instrumental as we proceed forward.
Who were some of the coaches you brought in with you?
Greg Evans, he was here 4 years ago. We actually coached together for the first time that 1 year, and our philosophies are a lot of the same, and brought him over, and he's a tremendous coach, and a great man, and can sing a national anthem like no one else.
And do you have any others you brought?
Yes, I brought David Reese. He formerly was at Broken Arrow, and he and Coach Evans both coached with Coach Dunlap at Broken Arrow, and Coach Evans came here to Union and was here at Union for about 8 years before going with me to Bigsby. And then David Reese was at Broken Arrow for about 14 years, I want to say, maybe a little bit longer. And then he was the head coach at Booker T. Washington, and then we were able to pick him up. So that was a tremendous, great hire.
Tremendous. It's halftime at Union Tuttle Stadium. It is the first round of the playoffs, the quarterfinals, and Union leads by a score of 14-3. It's a little closer than people might imagine. There were a lot of penalties in that first half, though. But anyway, and our guest is Danny Jefferson, the brand new wrestling coach here at Union. It starts up, you've already hosted a tournament or a preseason tournament, right?
Yes, we started preseason last week. We're in our second week of preseason tournaments, and have another one next week that we host again. Just trying to get guys on the mat, trying to compete, and get guys better 1% at a time.
Well, these guys are mostly new to you, but you've been with them. You couldn't have regular practices too early, but you've been with them a while. Who are some guys right now that we could look forward to maybe being pretty competitive?
Guys that we can look forward to would be Karan Watson, who'd be a senior, Bryce Burdick, possibly Ashad Rufai. He kind of went down with the knee injury. We're a little concerned about that one, but guys like Darius Boone, Elijah Tomlin, some football guys, Micah Walker. Blake Ramos, and you have Jalen Hernandez is a guy that's really turned it on. I've got a lot of great things to say about Jalen Hernandez. He's really stepping up, and I'm really pleased with these guys.
Let's learn a little bit more about you. First of all, you introduced me to your wife, and like many of the guys around during this broadcast, you outpunted your coverage a little bit when you got married. But did you all meet in college?
Actually, we grew up together. She was in Tahlequah, I was from Muskogee, and we lost touch for about 15 years, and we were doing mission work, and we ran into each other doing mission work about 2 years ago, and we just started talking and dating, and one thing led to the next, and we're married.
Where did you go on your mission?
Well, we actually were working a mission at 61st in Mingo here. It was a vision screening for just some of the lower economic people around this area, and the church was Mosaic Berean at the time over here by the First Baptist, by the 6th and 7th grade center, and she was doing interpreting, and I was working the door, and we just met. It was definitely God's will.
Did you wrestle in college?
No, I did not. I actually played college football. I had the opportunity to wrestle in college. I turned it down to play college football, and I played at Indio Junior College. And then I went to OU, and I redshirted a year at OU, and then I finished up at Missouri Southern.
Well, that's good places to be. Who was head coach when you were at OU?
Bob Stoops.
Well, that's right. He's been there a while, hasn't he? And then at Missouri Southern, who was your coach?
John Ware. He passed away due to a heart attack, but John Ware, he was from Truman State. He's an excellent coach, great man, great program, yeah. And then had at NEO was underneath the legendary head coach Dale Patterson. So yeah, he's an excellent man.
Now I want to ask you this, and I don't mean it in a negative way, but a lot of people, participation in wrestling nationally has gone down some, and people ask me why, and I say, for one thing, a lot of kids just don't want to work that hard. You know, it's a little softer generation because wrestling is not in any way, shape, and form an easy sport to do. But there's still a lot of enthusiasm for it, and you feel like it's holding its own right now, or being stabilized, or still going backwards a little.
I think it varies. A lot of it has to do with I think success. I think it has a lot to do with coaches as well. And that's going to be, whenever I went to Bigsby, we started with 3 junior high kids and 12 kids in the high school program. And when I left there, we had 26 kids in the high school, and we had 52 in the junior high. So that's one of the things that I think our staff is really great at is building a program. So
and getting those kids out, and that's got to be done. But it sounds like you've got some experience doing that. had some success. Again, we're talking to Coach Danny Jefferson, the brand new head wrestling coach at Union. We might mention that Coach Crutchmer got a college job and left for that a little bit unexpectedly. It is halftime at Union Tuttle Stadium, and Union leads by a score of 14-3. Getting back to another thing that wrestling coaches do, and it amazes me because it could be almost dangerous, but you all actually get out on the floor and wrestle with those guys.
Yes, we do. We get out there and we have to drill a little bit, and I'm kind of past my prime going live with those guys, but I had plenty of time doing that there at Muskogee and Bigsby, and I'm kind of done out of that role, but I definitely have assistants that go live with the kids every day, and
I think one of my chiropractors is coming over to help, Dr. Biddick, who wrestled here.
Yeah, Dr. Biddick is. He actually was with us out of Bigsby and helped us out there, and now he's on staff or helps us out here at Union. Excellent chiropractor, by the way.
Well, that's a good plug for him. It's exciting to have a new coach here with a new outlook. Sometimes change of leadership can help pump a program back up, and it's not been that long since we were contending for state championships, and it's going to be a process. You expect us to get back there?
Absolutely. That's one of our slogans is restore the tradition, and the tradition's here, and the kids are here, the excitement's here. We just got to continue working hard and doing things right. That's the biggest thing. Not only doing things right, on the mat, that'll take care of itself, but we got to focus on doing things right in the community, doing things right in the classroom, getting our grades up, getting our attendance up, getting all those things in check, and the mat will take care of itself.
And when does it all start as far as the season?
The season starts December, for us it starts December 8th. We're at the Mid-America Tournament there in Enon, and so that's our first tournament, and then our first duel will be December 12th at Claremore with Jinx and Claremore.
And do you know when our first home duel is?
First home duel will be January 11th here against number 1 or number 2 ranked Sand Springs Sandites. So it'll be a heck of a home opener, and should be really exciting to watch.
Well, good luck, Coach Jefferson, and we'll talk to you from time to time and try to keep up with things and how things are going. And good to have you here, and get her done.
Well, thanks, Doc. Appreciate you having us.
It's halftime at Union Tuttle Stadium. Union's up by 14-3 over Edmond Santa Fe, and we'll be back with Rick right after this.
Good job, Doc.
Nick Sharp and Dom Johnson back deep for Edmond Santa Fe. Noah Rauschenberg to kick off for Union.
Puts the foot to it, and it's going to be a little short for him, but still into the end zone, and that means that where Santa Fe will come out and take it, 1st and 10 at their own 20. Now, it'll be interesting here because Cannon Hansen, their quarterback, had been hurt early in the game and went off the field and was taken over by Jorgen Olsen. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if maybe did they wrap him, did they do something at the half to try to get Cannon Hansen back in the game. We'll see, and running out there is, nope, it's going to still be Jorgen Olsen, so it's going to be the backup the rest of the way for Edmond Santa Fe. But the guy that's been really dangerous for them, though, has been Mambari Snoddy. And Snoddy in this first half played a terrific first half. It is 1st and 10 Santa Fe at their own 20. 4 wide receivers, Snoddy to the right. They're going to fake to Snoddy, roll to the right, and Olsen throws it out. It's caught at the 20-yard line, across the 25 to the 26. That was Dom Johnson. Up off the bottom, Elijah Tomlin. Also Landon Wood, but look at the other guy that's out there, Darius Murdoch. From the defensive end position is all the way out there. Gain of 6, 2nd down and 4.
Murdoch's a hustler. He's a lean big guy. He really gets around the ball.
Now at their own 26, 2nd and 4 for Santa Fe. Just underway second half. They trail 14-3. 4 receivers, 3 to the left side. Olsen in the shotgun. Hands inside to Snoddy. He's hit initially, bounces off one, pushes forward. He's going to get the first down. Oh, Snoddy was hit, and I think it was Kenya Walker that had him in the middle of the backfield. He bounced off him like a cue ball, came around the outside to the right, got to the 31-yard line, and a first down.
He was relentless. He did. He fell backwards 2 or 3 yards and then just turned it back on and got some positive yards.
Now at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 Santa Fe. 3 receivers to the far side. That's the left side. They are moving from left to right, so from north to south. In a shotgun once again is Olsen. Throws to his left quickly. Ball completed to 30. Across the 35 near the 40-yard line is Dom Johnson once again. Taken down by Landon Wood. That's a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. And this is much like that drive Santa Fe had earlier where they're ripping off 6 and 7 at a time.
Yeah, spot pass to the outside run, spot pass to the outside. Just nothing too fancy.
Now at their own 39-yard line, they'll have 2nd and 2. Just underway, second half, 11 minutes to play, third period, 14-3 Union. Olsen is going to hand inside to Snoddy. No, he keeps it. Olsen bounces to the outside, and Nate Raper swallowed him. Oh, Nate Raper has done a terrific job the last several weeks. Jumped out there, stopped him for no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 2, and this is where Santa Fe has struggled.
Yeah, that's a great job by Raper, really saving the first down. And when he wrapped him up and everybody else kind of converged on him, nowhere for Yorgi to go.
So at the 39-yard line, 3rd down and 2 for Santa Fe. They need their own 41 for the first down. Olsen in the shotgun, 4 receivers. He gives off to Snoddy, and he gets forward but does not get the first down. Murdoch with the tackle. He only got a yard to the 40. They may mark him a little across that, but instead it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 1 for Santa Fe, and this is a big decision. 10:25 to play, third period. They trail 14-3. If they go here and miss, Union has a very short field.
Yeah, Yorgi wants to go for it, and I don't think that's the right decision. They've given up the ball in this field position before and really hold them out of the end zone, but I wouldn't forecast that for the second half.
Caleb Belimowitz is the punter, and he will come in to kick this thing away from the 30-yard line. Union has to make sure they don't jump off sides. There is no one back deep for Union in case. Belimowitz running to his right. He is going to run the thing now, and he's going to get the first down to the 40, 45. Belimowitz to the 46-yard line. Union ripped the ball out. The Redskins ripped it out, and they have it. Belimowitz jumped up to the left side and took off, was able to get up to the 44-yard line. It was ripped out by Patrick Fields. He put the lawnmower to it, and it came flying out of there, and he recovered it. 1st and 10 Union. Edmond Santa Fe had the first down, and they turn it over.
What a great play there by Fields. They did that the last time, and I thought he lost it the last time he got the first down. They made a great tackle on him. But you said the lawnmower, which is a perfect analogy. He secured the tackle with his left arm and just ripped that right hand. The ball came flying out of there. That was an unbelievable job.
Well, and everybody practices that nowadays, and as long as you have a guy secured, you can do it. If you try to do that when he's not,
and
you
let
miss
him loose
tackles.
and they're gone. You're right.
What's really interesting there is they knew Belimowitz was going to run the ball. They didn't have anybody back, and he still had the first down. So it's 1st and 10 Union now at the 43-yard line of Santa Fe. Quickly to the line of scrimmage with 4 receivers. Thompson in the shotgun. He's going to hand to Darius Boone. Boone burst forward. Oh, he got clocked at the 42-yard line. Caden Christensen, helmet to helmet. Got him at the 41, we'll call it, actually. That's going to be a gain of 2, but wow, he got lit up right there.
They've been flying in there on a couple late tackles. You know, we call it headhunting back when they didn't have a flag for it, but they've not gotten called for it yet. Let's have to see what this is.
Well, they might right here. There is a flag down. It's actually going to be a face mask against Santa Fe, and it's going to be the personal foul face mask. So that should take the ball from about the 41 to about the probably about the 26. And now there's another flag on the Santa Fe sideline. That's going to go against Santa Fe's head coach more than likely, and probably another unsportsmanlike.
Got Avery Alverson over there. While all this distraction is going on, he's over here calling to the sideline. He says it's time to eat.
No, that's going to be a sideline warning is all that's going to be, so that's not going to be a big deal as Santa Fe got down there. The first one is not a penalty. So with 9:42 to go in this third quarter, Union up 14-3. The penalty will take the ball down to the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Redskins right there.
Avery wants the ball. He can beat number 6 or number 3 he's going up against.
Looks like Jared Johnson out there on that corner.
He's telling the sideline, I can beat these guys deep. Give me the ball.
Well, now they did go ahead and call another penalty, and they moved the ball down to the 13-yard line. He made the sideline warning penalty at first, but apparently it was a different penalty.
They pick up the ball at the 40. They get a 3 to 5 yard run, and they move it 30 yards down the field.
It works for us. I think they're going to actually end up calling another unsportsmanlike on the bench. Thompson in the shotgun. He's going to hand off to Boone to the right side. Darius inside the 15 to the 10-yard line. He won't go much further than that. He got brought down right there. That's a good gain of about 4. Caden Christian was this guy that dragged him down. We'll call it 2nd down at about 6. Actually, they mark it back now, so they're going to give him 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ball right at the 10. They'll need around the 3 for the first down.
Good job by Alfonso and Quentin out there, big lead blocks.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers total, 1 tight end right side. Thompson. Hard counts, then looks to the side. Nobody moves. Darius Boone will set to his left. Alverson is to the wide side, the far side. That's the right side of the field. Moore and Wilson to the near side. Thompson in the shotgun. Going to hand straight up off the gut to Darius Boone. He'll go across the 10-yard line, but not much across it. It was Terry and Smith who made the tackle. That might be a gain of 1, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6, and this Santa Fe defense is grudging down here.
Yeah, they're making them earn every yard down here in the red zone.
They've got Jordan Kelly dressed in the tight ends number again. They might bring him in, but it looks like they're not going to. So it's going to be 3rd and 6, almost 7 for the Redskins. 8:31 to go, third period. 14-3 Union, and it's a big 3rd down here, although you think they'd probably go ahead and kick the field goal if they don't get it, but you wonder if they get close if it's 4-down territory. 3 receivers, big tight end to the left. That is Harris. Now shotgun, and Peyton Thompson sends Boone to the left in motion, but the whistles blow.
I saw zeros right about the time of the whistle, but
I think Union called a timeout. They did, so we'll take a break as well. Big 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Redskins when we come back. Ball to 10-yard line of Santa Fe. 14-3 Union. This is Redskins football on KRMG.
Timeout is proudly sponsored by South Point Auto Mall. Fasciano's, your place for bridal and formal attire, and especially for prom. Now here's the U-Hype crew. Who wants a t-shirt?
For the Union Redskins at the 10-yard line of Santa Fe. Straight back to pass is Thompson. Going to the end zone. Wide open. Lawrence Harris caught. Touchdown. The big tight end for the 2nd week in a row gets free for a score. And Union ups their lead now 20-3. What a terrific call by that coaching staff.
I like it. The big fella did a double move out there. It was wide open in the end zone. Good job. And I'll tell you what, we saw this kid come last week and had 1 touchdown in his first one of his career, or season anyway. And this year, or tonight, another one. So what a great job of this guy coming on strong late.
It was a big 3rd down play for Union. Noah Rauschenberg on for the extra point. Cade Brown will snap, and Davis will hold. There's the snap. It's a good one. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it's nearly over the goals, and it is good. 8:05 to go, third period. The Redskins continue to add to their lead. Now 21-3 Union over Edmond Santa Fe. This is Redskins football on KRMG.
Federal Credit Union. Nick Sharp and Dom Johnson back deep for Edmond Santa Fe. Noah Rauschenberg to kick off for Union.
Fielded and taken a reverse in there by Edmond Santa Fe to the 30-yard line, and just across it was Jared Johnson. He's not going to get much further, though. They got it. Well, they got him actually, pardon me, to the 25, and that's going to do it. Really quickly, let's go down if we can to Doc Blevins. Doc?
Well, I'm still not satisfied on this number 13 thing, so I came back over to the Edmond Santa Fe sidelines, and I found out that a different player wears number 13 every week, and none of them knew who it was.
All right, I appreciate that. Well, number 13 this week is Caleb Belimowitz. He is normally number 96. So Union leads 21-3 over Edmond Santa Fe, 7:54 to go here in this third period. First and 10, Santa Fe at their own 25-yard line. Their quarterback, Olson, brings him up. He's going to keep it himself, and he got swallowed. Trey Thompson back there, and look at that. The other guy back there is Isaiah McGuire. Now, Isaiah McGuire is only a junior, and you talk about coming on.
Yes.
He's next year's Jordan
exciting,
Kelly.
right?
This kid is not as thick, but boy, can he fly.
Yeah, he's super exciting to watch, and he's always hustling around the ball, and he's got more time as the years progressed.
Second down and 11 now for Santa Fe. That moves the ball back to their 24-yard line. Olson to his left, rolling out, looking to throw. Throws downfield, the ball well over the head of Nick Sharp, so it's going to be third down and now 11. By the way, the touchdown drive for Union, 4 plays, 43 yards. Took a minute and 45 seconds before Harris's 10-yard touchdown catch. But remember, it was all set up after Santa Fe faked a punt, got a first down, and then Patrick Fields ripped the ball out and recovered it, causing the turnover.
And 2 15-yard penalties. That's 30 yards that the Union Redskins didn't have to pick up on. That was just given to them.
Third and 11 for the Wolves. Now at their own 24-yard line. They'll need the 35. They trail 21-3. Olson straight back to pass. Going to go with the screen pass in the middle. And just taken down immediately. Oh, boy. That was, guess who? Braden Spicer, who swallowed up Mbari Snotty. Snotty on the little screen in the middle did not have a chance. He caught it, and before he could turn around, 28, knocked 28 down. It's 4th and 12.
That was a job by Spicer there. He's sniffing out the screen. On a long third down, those are always good places to run because everybody wants to just smear the quarterback. He did a great job of sniffing that one out early.
So once again, on the punt is Caleb Belimowitz. The guy back to return this thing is Landon Wood. He has a touchdown called back tonight. Belimowitz did get that kick away. It's going to be very short. Hits just across the 40. It will bounce across midfield, so it takes a good bounce for Santa Fe. It's going to go all the way to Union's 47-yard line, but still very good field position for the Redskins. 6:39 to go in this third period. Union up 21-3, and Zach, you're starting to think now, especially because of the backup quarterback situation for Santa Fe, a score here and Hammerlock is close.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, and the defense is really feeling it. Even if Yorgi could get something downfield and maybe drive for a touchdown, I think that the offense now, if they could put this one in, would really feel the gel, and the defense just wouldn't let up.
So the offense will come back out at their own 47-yard line. Union 1st and 10. They will send Wilson and Alverson to the far side, C.J. Moore to the near side. Almost non-existent the passing game tonight for Union, but that's because Edmond Santa Fe has played with these 2 deep high safeties. Union will go now 4 wide in 1st and 10. Darius Boone will be the man offset. They're going to have Wilson in motion. They'll hand to Boone up the middle, and he's going to come off the left side near the 49-yard line. That's what they're going to call it. They're going to say he gained about 3 right there. Tackle in there is going to be by Davion Richard. We're going to call it 2nd down and 7. But this has been a familiar 2nd down for Union. 7 and 8 yards tonight happened several times.
Yeah, a couple times tonight, and they just continue to go back to Boone and pick it up. And they've got the passing game now. I think it's loosened up enough where if they ran the right routes underneath, like you saw last time, that they can pick these up now. 2nd
down and 8. Now the ball at the 49-yard line of Union. They're up 21-3 with 6 minutes to go in the third period over Santa Fe. Fake quickly inside. They're going to throw the ball outside to A.K. Wilson, and he's going to have to hurry. He's back around midfield. Gets across midfield and maybe to the 49-yard line of Santa Fe, so he got about 2. He was taken down by Johnson and Richards. Now, he actually made the catch really back behind the line of scrimmage and was able to at least get back forward for a gain. So it's going to be 3rd down, and we're going to call it 5 now. They gave him the 48 of Santa Fe.
They're a lot faster on the outsides than other teams we've seen, so they do a really good job of getting out there, stretching the play. And AK doesn't have a lot of room, but I think they would need the better off maybe pressing with CJ and running underneath him.
Now at the 48-yard line of Santa Fe, 3rd and 5 for Union. They'll need a 43. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Thompson straight back to throw. Goes left side, caught by C.J. Moore for the first down. He's inside the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That's huge.
Quick coverage right there by Johnson. The other guy there was Ryan Walden, but it wasn't good enough, and that's going to be a first down for Union, and that kind of short passing game can loosen it up.
Yeah, that'll loosen it up quick, and then they're going to start playing short. Then you go deep. You've got to make them respect it, but right now they're so far off. This got to happen.
1st and 10 Redskins now at the 37 of Santa Fe. Quick handoff right side to Darius Boone. He skips past one guy and pushes forward down near the 30. Oh my, Ryan Walden had an opportunity. He got him down at the end, but I didn't see the player in the backfield
Christensen
to begin
was
with.
the one that flew by him.
All right, he came at Darius. Darius got by him for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball now at the 31 of Santa Fe. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Thompson fakes to the right. Now he's going to roll to the right. Thompson going deep, and that ball is going to be intercepted in the end zone. And running it out of the end zone is Santa Fe to the 5 to the 10-yard line. Down around the 12-yard line. I think that was Dom Johnson who made that interception. And what happened there was a confusion between quarterback and receiver. C.J. Moore set the route
He broke
down,
it off,
and he
yeah.
thought he was going deep.
Yeah, C.J. broke it off into an out route or a sit down, and they threw it deep. So Peyton and he didn't connect. And Avery was out there underneath. Like I said, have somebody go deep and then throw underneath, and Avery was wide smoking open out there in the green.
So with 4:47 to play here in this 3rd period, Union with 21-3 lead had an opportunity there to add to it, and they have their first turnover of the game. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Santa Fe at their own 12-yard line. And again, remember I told you that their quarterback, their backup, Jurgen Olsen, came into this thing with 121 yards rushing, but he only came in with 12 pass attempts the entire year. So they just haven't had him play very much. It had been Cannon Hansen the whole time, but he got hurt. So 1st and 10 now for the Wolves at their own 12. 4 receivers for Olsen. He's going to hand off to Snoddy, and he's not going to get a lot, but he will push forward across the 15. And boy, Snoddy's still going. Snoddy's still not down. They're going to push him back, but they're going to give him the 18-yard line. Oh, my.
It turned a 3-yard gain into about 7.
Well, the entire middle of that defense was there, but Snoddy just does not go down easily. That's a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Interesting there when he was pushing. A lot of times you see a running back pushing shoulder pads. He was actually going backwards. His numbers were, he was running backwards pushing that pile.
They're going to move it to the 18. It's going to be 2nd and 4 right there. Setting 4 wide out set. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete at the 18-yard line and taken down around the 21-yard line. That was a nice throw right there by Olsen. He got it to Nick Sharp out there.
Good pressure by the D out there.
Well, look who ended up. Trey Thompson comes up off the bottom of that pile out there. And who else? Braden Spicer, because he's everywhere all the time.
That's right.
3rd down and now just a little bit over 1 for Santa Fe, trailing 21-3 with 3:52 to go here in this 3rd period. State quarterfinal playoff action.
Bring the heat on this one. They don't get the first down.
Just over the 21-yard line. They'll need the 22. 3rd down. Olsen in the shotgun. Has the snap. He's going to run it himself, and Olsen's going to have the first down. He got across about the 23-24. They may give him the 25. They will. So that's going to be a gain of about 4, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Edmond Santa Fe.
They ran that right into a blitz, and Trey Thompson took the under and just got crashed. It collapsed him down and really created a hole. If he came over the top of that when he ran right into it.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now at their own 25-yard line for Santa Fe. They've stayed in the 4 wide out set all night. That is 2 receivers to either side. Olsen in the shotgun. Snoddy is the up back. He's going to fake to Snoddy, roll to the right. He's going to flip it to the right. Johnson makes the catch at the 30-yard line. He's taken down right there. It was, let's see, it's Daylon Figures who made that tackle. But that's good for a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1. And again, the Wolves between the 20s have been pretty good, but they haven't gotten much outside that.
Yeah, that's right. They look good for a little while, and then they just kind of fall apart, which maybe they just get tired. But that's a great job here again, just doing a little bit, just taking a little as they can.
Now at the 34-yard line, 2nd down and 1 for Edmond Santa Fe, trailing 21-3 here with 3 minutes to go in the 3rd period. They will fake the handoff to the left to Snoddy, and now Olsen will run it himself. And he got away from about 3 Redskins and got the first down. Nate Raper is one of the guys he got away from, and Nate is down. Kenyon Walker and Tomlin made the final tackle, but number 44, who has been really good in the last few weeks, is rolling around on his back around the 32-yard line. And he was holding what looked like maybe a wrist or an arm, Zach.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then he went back down, and I'm not sure what's going on, but it looked like he was holding one hand. Like sometimes it ends up being a shoulder or something, but he had a hand held close to his body.
I'll say this for Olsen. He doesn't look terribly athletic, but he's escaped several times tonight.
He's like a Baker Mayfield. He's just getting loose and staying active and keeping the play alive.
Now, wait a minute. Are you saying Baker Mayfield doesn't look athletic?
No, they just look like the same height. Like they're about 5'6".
No, Baker Mayfield looks taller than 5'6". Olsen just kind of, he doesn't move necessarily athletically when you see him jog out there, but he's made people miss and done a very good job tonight. Raper's walking off on his own. He's moving both arms and things, so he looks like he's all right. Could be a situation where he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, maybe take a shot and had to take a break. Well, they're going to reach up under his shoulder pad. It looks like a shoulder.
Now, they'll bring C.J. Harris in, and he's played awfully well, too. 1st and 10 for Santa Fe, now at their own 36-yard line. Olson once again, same set. Olson straight back, throws it left side to Snoddy. Has the ball at the 35, at the 40. Snoddy across midfield, chased out of bounds by Landon Wood. But, boy, Snoddy got about, I think they're going to give him 9, and it's going to, again, be 2nd and 1. And tonight where Union has been 2nd and 8, Santa Fe's been 2nd and 1.
They have. Coach was saying, stop him on 3rd down. If they could get him to a 3rd and long, it'd be a little more dangerous.
You got to get him to 3rd down. 2nd down and 1 now for Santa Fe. They are at their 45-yard line. Quick handoff inside to Snoddy, and he gets the 1st down. Spicer has him wrapped up, but he pushed forward to the 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 and another 1st down. 2:41 to go, 3rd period, 21-3 Union. So, really, the Redskins are not that terribly. I mean, sure, you'd like them off the field, but look at the time they're taking to get this drive
eat
done.
up that clock for sure, and wear that offense out a little bit, give your offense a little break, and now you just got to make a stop.
By the way, Nate Raper back out there already. From their own 49, Edmond, Santa Fe, now 1st and 10. Straight back to pass is Olson. He's going to go deep down the left side. The coverage is good, and that ball is overthrown, and that was nearly offensive interference. That was Nick Sharp, but J.T. McLeod had him covered like a coat. He had nowhere to go. Had that ball been thrown better, that's a pick.
Yeah, tonight I've been really impressed with J.T. McLeod. He's been in great position to make interceptions, and that was just the same. He was the receiver on that play, and the receiver was actually riding his back. So Nick Sharp has been doing a great job playing offense, but actually being the defender tonight.
So that was incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Santa Fe, trailing 21-3 with 2:24 to go, 3rd period. Same set, 4 receivers, 2 to either side for Olson. Jurgen Olson in the shotgun, Snoddy to his right. Imbari Snoddy has been very good tonight. Handoff inside to Snoddy, jumps to the outside at the 50, 45. Snoddy at the 40, got free there. He's down to the 35-yard line. Oh, Snoddy all the way to the 35. McLeod knocked him out of bounds. There's a late flag over there. Spicer was there as well, but that's a gain of 15 for a guy who's been electric tonight.
Spicer drove him out of bounds, and after he drove him out of bounds, didn't take him down, just let him up, and I think they're going to get him for just being a little aggressive past the white line.
So if they do flag for a personal foul there, that would take the ball from the 35 to the 20, and it will be a personal foul against Union. The Redskins have asked for an explanation, and the official's coming over to give it one. Eric Herring has made the signal, and they will indeed move it to the 20-yard line. So with 2:14 to play, 3rd period, trailing 21-3, Edmond Santa Fe trying to keep themselves in this thing.
Yeah, they're putting a methodical drive together here. This is the best drive we've seen from them this evening.
Since that 15-play drive they had 2nd period. 4 receivers are going to hand off to Snoddy, and again, breaks 3 in the middle at the 15. Snoddy's still going forward. Snoddy to the 10-yard line. Wow. Imbari Snoddy, another 10-yard run. That should be good for a 1st down. We're going to have to check Snoddy's yardage and see what he has for the night, because he has been as good as Darius Boone just about. That's 104 for Snoddy tonight, and he's earned it the hard way.
He has. There have been some long runs, and he's really been getting a lot of yards after contact.
1st and goal for Edmond Santa Fe at the 10-yard line. 2 minutes to go, 3rd period, 21-3 Union. Handoff again inside to Snoddy. He's across the 5. Snoddy down inside that. He's still going at the 3-yard line.
There's
Finally tackled.
Fields on the pile, just ripping on that ball again, trying to get himself another fumble.
It took about, 4 guys to get him down. They're going to mark him. They're going to mark him at the 5. It looked to me like he had pushed forward. Now they're going to give him the 4. I think that's probably a good mark, Zach. That kid is tough.
It is, and he continues to fight. I mean, he's in good shape, that's for sure, because they've been riding him all night.
2nd down and goal for Santa Fe, now at the 4-yard line of Union. Once again, Olson is in the shotgun, Snoddy next to him. 4 receivers. They're going to hand to Snoddy again, and he pushes forward and didn't get anything. Murdoch is there. Tomlin is there. Spicer is there. Raper is there.
That's more like the defense we're used to seeing when they really stop that run game. So unlike them normally tonight, we've been able to see them get gashed for 6-7 yards at a pop.
Yeah, Kenya Walker up off the bottom of that pile. They may give him a half yard, but it's going to be 3rd and goal from just outside the 3 now for Santa Fe, trailing 21-3, under a minute to go here in this 3rd period.
Hadn't named the big fella Jordan Kelly. Hadn't named him for a while. Get himself in the books.
He hasn't. They've double-teamed him a lot tonight. 3rd and goal now just outside the 3 for Santa Fe. Olson in the shotgun. To his left is Snoddy. Olson takes it himself, runs to the left, cuts back upfield, and he got nothing. He lost a half yard. Redskins smother him at the 4-yard line. It was Wood that turned him back to the inside. Now another late flag comes out. Michael Panther up off the bottom of that pile, and Kenya Walker as well. But another late flag. And they're pointing at a Union player. They're pointing at Michael Panther. And Panther turned and put his hands up like what? But this looks like it's going to be another personal foul, and if so, that gives Santa Fe, who was about to have 4th and goal from the 3, another first down.
I didn't see anything. You guys got your knocks on. I didn't see
I did
anything
not see
moving.
a thing. We'll have to see if Doc Blevins can get an explanation from down there. I'm sure Kirk Frederick's going to want one as well. And they're going to get one now. The official's coming over to Kirk to explain it to him. We should be able to tell by Kirk's reaction. Now Eric Herring, the referee, the umpire, will give us, it's going to be unsportsmanlike against Union. So that will be a 1st and goal.
Unbelievable. That's a hard one there. You're inside the 5 on 3rd down.
Wait a minute. He says the down remains the same.
Personal foul, dead ball should be a 1st down, even if they get half the distance.
A dead ball, it wouldn't be. That's actually the right call. It would be half the distance, which they gave them, but it's still 4th down. So by calling the unsportsmanlike, that's post-play, and it does not affect the down.
Because it's half the distance, it didn't give a 1st down.
Yeah, it is 1st down, it's 4th and goal now just outside the 1. Santa Fe in a loaded diamond backfield. Olsen hands to Snoddy, and he is stopped. I don't think he got there. Snoddy did not make it into the end zone. Nate Raper stopped him,
great play.
And that will be Union's football. Oh, what a stand by the Redskins. That's the end of the 3rd period, and on that note, Union 21, Edmond Santa Fe 3. Back with the 4th in a moment. This is Redskins football on KRMG.
There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down.
Third quarter.
Want to keep up with Union Athletic news, schedules, and watch live stream events? Check out the official app of the Union Redskins, presented by Classic Chevrolet. Search for Union Redskins Athletics for the free download in the App Store or on Google Play. Ball is handed off to Darius Boone. Penalty flag on the play.
Face mask, 5 yards. Defense.
From inside the half-yard line, and they run it out to about the 2-yard line, and a face mask called on Edmond Santa Fe. So that'll move the ball out. It's not the personal foul brand, so it'll move it out to around the 6.5, 7-yard line. It'll be 1st down and around 4 right there for the Redskins.
I'll give them a little breathing room anyway. I never, like we were talking in the break, I don't like taking a snap out of my end zone ever, and especially in shotgun.
Not in a shotgun. It's old-fashioned that way. So the Redskins will move it almost to the 7-yard line. Beginning this 4th period up 21-3. It's been a bizarre game. The end of the first half took about a day and a half, and it was all over the place. In the shotgun is Thompson. He's going to hand once again to Boone. Darius bounces to the outside across the 10 to the 12-yard line. Tackle was in there by Ryan Walden. He's made a bunch tonight. That's good for the 1st down, though. That'll move the chains out to the 12, 1st and 10 Redskins.
The other guy that's always around the ball is that Amari Warhop is the lineman number 50, but he's really a hustler, making a lot of plays.
And ties for as good a name as we've heard this year, Amari Warhop. 1st and 10 Redskins at their 12. Just beginning the 4th period, 21-3 Union up over Edmond Santa Fe. Here we are in quarterfinal playoff rounds in Oklahoma high school football. Snap to the inside, hand to A.K. Wilson on the jet sweep. He goes to the left side across the 10. J.K. cuts back to the 15. He goes to about the 17-yard line. That's where Terrence Hill wrapped him up. That's good, though, for 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. And now what Union wants to do is move the chains. Edmond Santa Fe's drive was 14 plays, 4 minutes, 45 seconds, and no points.
And no points. That's the biggest part of that. They ate a lot of clock off the time off the clock, excuse me.
2nd down and 4 for the Redskins. Hand off inside to Boone, and he's going to burst forward across the 20. He's very close to the 1st down. Might have it. The tackle in there made by Warhop once again, and I think they're going to make him short by about a half a yard. So it's going to be 3rd down, maybe a yard for the Redskins.
They need to pick this up just to keep things moving.
Three receivers, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far. That is C.J. Moore out there to the far side. In the shotgun again, Thompson hands off to who else? Darius Boone bursts forward at 30, 45, Darius at the 40, Darius at the 50, cuts back to the outside, Darius to the right, at the 50, at the 40. Darius stiff arms one, but he's pushed out of bounds right there. Well, it's a great play right there by Jared Johnson to stay after him. But what a terrific job of blocking inside for Boone. He bent it to the outside just underneath the split U and gets pushed out of bounds near the 34-yard line. They're going to say he stepped out back there, so they're going to call it 46 yards. And Darius Boone's got to be over 200 by now.
They're going to give him a break after the fella needs a break. Let him take some wind.
Yeah, they'll bring Keith Dorsey in. 10-13 to play in this 4th period. Union up 21-3, and they are moving. Now at the 38-yard line of Santa Fe. Hand off to Dorsey, and he slams it up inside. Keith didn't get far. He got to about the 31-yard line before Davion Richard brought him down. That'll be a gain of 2, but this is good time for Dorsey to get a little experience.
Yeah, I like that. I was actually thinking it's fun for Dorsey now. Gets to come in against the big fellas and give him a little different flavor because he's a different type of runner than Boone.
3 receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. That is Avery Alverson alone here. In the shotgun, Thompson. Thompson's going to fake the handoff, throw middle of the field, and that is, almost intercepted and almost caught, and it's incomplete. It was Gaston on the coverage, and that was A.K. Wilson, and he threw that ball within an inch of the perfect place.
That's exactly right. I was watching him throw it. He really telegraphed where he was going, and he likes to throw across the middle. You fake the run to the right, and you throw to Avery right across the middle. Or was that AK or Avery? AK. And just barely missed it.
What a play there by Peyton Thompson. So 3rd down and 9 for the Redskins now at the 33-yard line of Santa Fe. So we'll need the 24 for the 1st down. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Boone's back into the game. They're going to quickly throw to the right side to Davis. He makes a guy miss at the 30, gets inside that to the 28-yard line. Christensen brought him down. That will not get the 1st down. Will only take it to the 29, and it's going to be 4th down and 6. Now for the Redskins, with a bit of a wind against them, from here the field goal would be enormous, so they're going to go. 9:24 to go in this game, 21-3 Union, and with 4th and 6, they'll take it. They'll go ahead and run their offense. They'll need the 23-yard line of Santa Fe for the 1st down. They're at about the 34.
They tried that hard count. I think they're going to call a timeout. They're going to eat the clock up and call
Pardon me, they're at the 29. Yep, they may do that. We're going to see the game clock now at 1, and Union will call timeout right there. So they were trying to draw them off when they couldn't. They'll talk about it. Now, if you try to kick the field goal from here with the ball set at the 29, that would be a 46 yarder, something certainly that Noah Rauschenberg is capable of doing. There is a little breeze down there. Matter of fact, let's get down to Doc Blevins. Doc, I'll give you a second to get your microphone turned on. But tell me what the wind is like down there.
You know, it is about the same as it was earlier today when it blew my car door into me and made me mad. But it's a significant wind to kick into or to throw into.
All right, so it would affect what's going on right here when it comes to making your decision. To me, the decision here is go, because Santa Fe only has 3. They have not proven that they're going to effectively move the ball, and if they do, they move it in long chunks without scoring.
Yeah.
So I think you go right here and give yourself an opportunity to really shut the lid on this game.
I think you go or you try to work. You've got 2 options, and if you go for it, I think is a great choice, great option. Is there's no pass or fail. If you punt, you don't kick a field goal because the wind's too strong. So I think
all right, so they're going to go. They're going to bring out 4 receivers, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. It is C.J. Moore out here, but remember, there's no such thing as single coverage as these guys are in a over-the-top 2-deep zone. Darius Boone will be the single running back. Once again, the quarterback, of course, is Peyton Thompson. The ball's at the 29-yard line of Santa Fe. Union needs the 23, so we're going to call it 4th and 6. Now they'll switch receivers with 2 to either side. Alverson comes to the near side, so is Davis. Now in the shotgun is Thompson. Boone to his right. There's the snap. Peyton back to pass. Middle of the field throwing, and that ball is knocked down. And he had A.K. Wilson running free in the middle of the field, wide, smoking open, and it was knocked down by Trace Ford, and so Union will give it up one down.
Trace Ford's a tall 6'3" guy, but he got up in the air, and that it either came out low or I don't know how he got his hands on it, but he swallowed that thing up.
It looked to me like it was really low. As a matter of fact, it almost looked like it was kind of sidearm, and he had AK out there open. So Union will turn it over on downs. 8:56 to go in the game. 21-3 Redskins up over Santa Fe. And if Santa Fe wants to make a game of it, they've got to score here. 2 receivers either side, 4 total for Olsen. In the shotgun, he's going to fake to Snoddy. Here comes the blitz. Olsen gets away to the left. He's going to run it 30, 35-yard line, and what great escapability by Jurgen Olsen. He got all the way to the 35 before Elijah Tomlin and C.J. McLeod ran him out of bounds. But that's a gain of 6 when he shouldn't have had anything.
He did a good job just staying alive. I mean, honestly, looked like they had him way back behind the line of scrimmage, and somehow he escaped.
Well, he looked up and saw the entire Redskin team blitzing him, and he just went, I think that was survival.
That's right. Fight or flight kicked in.
Yep, 2nd and 4 now. And they're going to hand off inside to Snoddy, and he will not get the first down. They have tightened up inside there. Nate Raper just smoked him right about the 36-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3, and the Redskins have done a good job of kind of closing off that middle.
Yeah, that's a good job there by Raper, and I think what they've figured out is you're going to have to wrap this guy and drive your feet, because if not, he's going to drive you backwards.
Yeah, you can't hit him and just stop. So 3rd down now and 3. We'll call it actually more like 2 for Edmond Santa Fe. The ball's set now at their 37-yard line. They'll need the 39 for the first down. 8:25 to go in this game. 21-3 Union. We'll pause and play as Jordan Kelly retied his shoe. 4 receivers, 3 to the far side. Olsen in the shotgun. Snoddy next to him. Olsen's going to quickly throw. That ball is completed just across the first down marker across the 40-yard line. Patrick Fields just made Jack Woods a little sorry he caught that ball.
Yeah, he planted him in the dirt, but it is unfortunately for the Redskins, it was just far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, Woods caught that thing, and then number 10, who's having a terrific game, just lit him up. So the ball just goes past the 40 of Edmond Santa Fe, and once again, 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Olsen again with 4 receivers, Snoddy to his left. Olsen straight back to throw, looking, firing left side, and the ball is caught just short of midfield and going out of bounds is Woods again. Coverage over there by McLeod, but that's a gain of 8, and it also stops the clock.
That was a great route there. They just did a combo route. One guy goes deep, and they ran a route right underneath it. It's what I'm trying to explain that the Redskins need to do to them, and they just turned around and did a great job.
7:58 to go in this game. 21-3 Union, now 2nd and 2 for Santa Fe at their own 49. They'll hand inside to Snoddy, and he will get forward for the first down. As a matter of fact, he came out of the pile and got all the way to the 47-yard line of Union. I think the first guy to get up, and Raper makes the final tackle. I think it might have been Michael Panther who got a hand on him right before that. McGuire will come back in. Jordan Kelly will come out. And you're right, we haven't called Jordan's name a lot tonight.
He's probably causing a ruckus, but just not making a whole lot of tackles.
1st and 10 now for Santa Fe at the 47 of Union. They will fake the handoff, roll to the right. Olsen is going to throw, and that ball is complete at the 48-yard line and falling down at the 45. But there's a holding penalty back behind that as Olsen only escaped because of a hold. Dom Johnson is the guy who made the catch. That would give him about 2 yards to his stats, but that won't matter because this one's coming back.
Yeah, Walker was clearly tackled on the play. He was coming around the corner when Yorgi took off to run. Walker tried to release from the tackle, and the tackle said, no, thank you, I'm going to take you to the ground.
So they're going to walk him backwards here. That will be a hold. And, you know, as an offensive lineman, you get away with that most of the time, and if you can save your quarterback's life, you go ahead and do it, right?
Sure. That's it's one you try to get away with anyway. So we got just a second here. They haven't set the play. So what we got across the other side of the city here, Broken Arrow's got 24, Norman North 14, Jinx 28, Moore 10, and Owasso now with 17 and Westmore 0.
All right, so that looks like the teams in the East are doing well. It's going to be 1st down now and 25 for Edmond Santa Fe. Olsen will have the snap and run to the right himself. Does a nice job across the 45. Gets up to the 48-yard line. Shoved out of bounds right there by Cameron Watts, but the quarterback keeper is good for, gosh, that's good for 12.
Yeah, that's
They'll
pretty
move it all the way up to
impressive.
the 48-yard line. And again, Olsen is sneaky athletic because when he jogs out on the field, I got to tell you, he's not that impressive. He looks like Richard Johns. I know that was a shot, wasn't it? Sorry, pal. But it will be second down and about 14 now, but he runs more like Zach Jones. He'll throw quickly to the left side. The screen complete to Johnson, and he's knocked down immediately. What a great play by Landon Wood. Oh, my goodness. Tomlin got out there to finish him off, but number 3 just plowed through Jack Woods, the blocker, and at the same time got his foot underneath and was able to trip up the receiver.
It's a beautiful job.
That's a spectacular job done by Landon Wood. So now it's third down and 13. Edmond Santa Fe trails 21-3, 6:26 to go and counting here in this game. Quarterfinal round playoffs action here at Union Tunnel Stadium. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Olsen in the shotgun. Union looks blitz, and here they come. Olsen's going to have to hurry, and he's hit from behind. The ball comes loose. They're going to call it incomplete. Cade Brown just hit him square in the back, and the ball went nowhere, and it's fourth down.
That was an awesome blitz. They brought Cade Brown off the corner and Fields. So they brought 2 guys right off the corner. So if one guy got picked up, the other guy was a clean shot.
Well, considering what you've seen from Olsen so far when it comes to arm, he mostly is a floater. So if he's going to try to go deep, you got a chance to recover.
Yeah, he's going to have to wind up on it for sure.
I would do the same thing. I would blitz this guy until he saw nothing.
And he's a rookie, like he's not the starter, so they came from his blind side too. It's smart.
Fourth down and about 14 now for Edmond Santa Fe at their own 49-yard line. Back to throw is Olsen. Here comes the pressure. Rolls to his right, still rolling. Now he's going to run with it, and he's not going to get there. What? He might get there. No, he doesn't. Oh, my goodness. He escaped from Landon Wood about the 45-yard line. Elijah Tomlin brought him down at the 39. That's going to be short by about 2 yards, but Olsen made way more out of that than it looked like he was going to have.
Yeah, you said he wasn't going to get it, and then he got one more step away, and I'm like, oh, he might pick it up. So
there's no way I thought he'd get past Landon Wood. I thought Landon Wood had him dead to rights, but he did. Give that kid some credit, but it's not enough, and now it turns over, and it's Redskins football. So with 6 minutes to go in this game, leading 21-3, Union has the opportunity here to settle things down. They're at their own 39-yard line, first down. 2 receivers will come out near side. That's the right side. That's the press box side. Alverson's the outside guy. No catches tonight for him. A.K. Wilson, the inside guy. C.J. Moore to the far side. Thompson in the shotgun will hand to who else? Darius Boone. He's going to pop forward across midfield. Darius, what a terrific run. That's going to be good for 11. He lands right at midfield, actually. Julius Gaston made the tackle, and the ball will be square at the 50, right in the middle of the split U. The left side is black, the right side is red, and the Redskins are standing right on it.
Great run there by the offense, and that's enough to move the chains. But another 10-plus yard run for Darius, and he's just, again, having a great night.
260 yards for Darius Boone. And one thing you do when you get 2 high safeties like that, you don't have support. So when he breaks, he's got a lot of room. First and 10 Redskins at midfield. They'll hand off to Boone again. He's across the 50, bounces outside, but couldn't get much more. Got to the 48-yard line. That was Tarian Smith who brought him down there. He tried to do what he did earlier, which is that jump step to the outside, but they were waiting on him.
Yeah, that was when you're saying 2 high safeties, they're putting a lot of pressure on the linebackers, which they've done a pretty decent job this evening. But that's a lot of pressure for your line of scrimmage, your D-line, and your linebackers when you're really concerned about the pass.
5:06 to play in this game, 21-3 Redskins, and they have now 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line of Edmond Santa Fe. 3 receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. That's Alverson. In the shotgun, Thompson. Boone set to his left. He's going to hand off to Darius Boone again, and he bursts forward across the 45. Darius still moving the pile. He'll be taken down at the 42. So he's going to be about 2 yards short. A lot of guys getting off the bottom of that one, including Trace Ford, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Good job. Darius, right at the line of scrimmage, was stopped, broke through an arm tackle or 2, and then picked up a couple more yards.
I'm telling you, if you had a zone read right here and you kept it, Peyton Thompson could walk backwards to the end zone. 3rd and 2 for the Redskins at the 41 of Edmond Santa Fe. They need the 39. Thompson waiting for the clock to tick down. Now ready in the shotgun. Hands to who else? Darius Boone. He bounces outside across the 40, has the first down. Boone to the 38-yard line. Tremendous patience. Cameron Love brought him down, but he jumped to the outside, waited and waited for a block, and then kind of jetted forward through a small hole for 3 yards.
It's awesome patience, great vision, and the kid he'll strike a hole and just make it happen.
Doesn't look tired to me at 263 yards, does he? 4 minutes to play in the game. 21-3 Union. The Redskins certainly taking their time now as they move forward. Ball at the 38-yard line of Santa Fe, and it's 1st and 10. Boone shifts to the right of Thompson in the shotgun. Moore has single coverage on the far side. They're going to hand to Darius one more time, and he's going to push forward to the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 4. Richard made the tackle, and the clock continues to run And they're getting close. Those safeties are coming down a little bit. CJ's really as close as he's going to get to single coverage.
Yeah, they're not going to give him anything to take advantage of, and they've stayed committed to that the whole night.
Oh, that inside safety, that second deep safety, well, he's moved out now. He was inside a little further last time. Now he's out about the hash mark. One of the reasons, though, is the two receivers are on the far side. Now Alverson's going to come short slot on the right side. 2nd and 7 for Union at the 35 of Santa Fe. Snap quickly, and a handoff right side to Boone. Boone back to the 30-yard line and goes inside that to about the 28. Got hit hard by Love right on the thigh, but he got right to that first down marker, and I think they're going to move the chains, and with 3 minutes to go, it'll be another first down for the Redskins.
I really like that play. They put Alverson as a stacked receiver on the right side behind Harris, and he got inside and made a great block on the linebacker to set the corner. So good job by the receiver there, setting the corner, helping out.
Take Darius Boone out of the game, which I think is the right move at this point. Let Keith Dorsey get a little experience and keep 27 healthy.
That's right.
2:51 to play in this game, 21-3 Union as they continue leading. And they've got 1st and 10 now at the 28-yard line of Santa Fe. Thompson in the shotgun. Now Keith Dorsey set to his left. He'll hand off to Keith, and he's going to burst forward, and he won't get much, maybe a yard. He ran right into Tarian Smith again right there, and he did get one.
Warhop's back there behind the line of scrimmage trying to make tackles.
He's also making a tackle. When we talk about Amari Warhop, this guy's only 6 foot 230. He's not a huge guy, but he came in with 46 tackles, 29 solo, though.
That's impressive. Yeah, the kid's got a motor. He's always flying around there.
So Darius Boone came back into the game now after Dorsey had that one run. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball's going to be set at the 28-yard line of Santa Fe. 2 minutes to play in this game, 21-3 Union. Redskins are going to win, but how are they going to finish this out? 3 receivers. Quick handoff inside to Boone. He jumps to the outside. Boone at the 30, 20, 15, 10. Darius Boone, touchdown! Number 27 made the big move to the outside, and then like the Energizer Bunny, he just would not stop. Drags a player into the end zone, and it's now 27-3, and that is how you stamp it close.
Yeah, that's an exclamation point right there. He did a great job of really setting that one up. We've talked about it all season where he's patient, and sometimes he helps himself, and other times he lets people help block. That one was getting set up to the outside. He stretched it, and again, looked like he was going to take the sideline and planted that foot and went right downhill, squirt through the hole and off to the races.
Well, and the last guy to get a hold of him had him around the 10-yard line by the jersey and had to pay a quarter for the ride. Jared Johnson owes him at least that. The extra point added on. There it is. The kick is up, and it's good by who else? Noah Rauschenberg. 1:49 to go in this game, and we are all but done. 28-3 Union now over Edmond Santa Fe. This is Redskins football on KRMG.
TCU, Federal Credit Union. Union Public Schools wishes to thank Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, our sports medicine provider for all district sports. Union fans, don't forget to watch the Union Football Coaches Show. Each week, Coach Fred and KRMG's Rick Corey review the game with an entire playback of what you see tonight, as well as game stats and player interviews. Check out the Union website for links to the show, as well as showtimes on Cox Cable. That's www.unionps.org. Noah Rauschenberg to kick off for Union. Kickoff is returned to the 24-yard line. That's where Edmond Santa Fe takes over. 1st and 10.
Redskins leading 28-3 over Edmond Santa Fe with 1:40 to go. Rick Corey, Zach Jones, Doc Blevins, Richard and Jay Johns back at the station. Bob Cooper making sure we don't go completely off the rails. The kickoff goes to about the 5-yard line, taken there by Nick Sharp, and he's driven out of bounds at the 24-yard line. The Redskins, I guess you will, exclamation point with a red pen. 8 plays, 61 yards. It took 4 minutes and 11 seconds, and it was Darius Boone's 27-yard touchdown run. His 3rd touchdown of the night that gave the Redskins that lead. And Boone going to be near about 270 or 290 yards, I guess.
He's my player of the
309, pardon me, 309. Holy cow, 309. Doc Blevins, what do you think about that?
I just think that Darius Boone probably needs to be our player of the game.
I think that's a good call, Doc Blevins. Rolling to his right and throwing once again is Olsen. Throws it out to Dom Johnson, and he makes the catch. He's going to get forward for 13 yards. They'll knock him out of bounds about the 31-yard line. It was C.J. Harris who did. 1:32 to play in this game. 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
That was a dangerous pass. He threw it into a area where there was about 4 defenders, and somehow he put it in the hands of his own guy.
At their 35-yard line now, Edmond Santa Fe, their season almost over. At Jorgen Olsen at quarterback, straight back to pass. Looking, firing deep down the field. This ball is probably going to be picked off, and it isn't. Oh, my goodness. It was thrown up so high that 2 Redskins had a chance at it. One of those was Davis. The other was, I think, Daylon Figures,
Yeah,
and it
that's
bounced
right.
off the 2 of them, and another Redskin had an opportunity to bring it in.
Number 7.
That was Farquhar. And Farquhar could, I mean, it bounced
DeBose, Sean
right.
DeBose.
Okay, DeBose.
Yep.
Right in his hands. I mean, square in his hands, and it just fell through. So it's incomplete after that thing bounced about 4 times.
Daylon actually came up, and was it Alex? Is that who it was?
Yeah, Alex Davis and Daylon.
When Daylon hit Alex, I thought Alex was going to pick it off clearly.
Well, both of them have had to leave the game, so he's got a couple of different people out there, Cameron Watts and such. Quick throw to the left side there by Olsen, and it's going to be completed to the 40-yard line. That was Woods, but he got taken down after a gain of about 7 up to the 42-yard line. One of the guys who was there to make that play, that was, let's see, that was, no, it wasn't Tomlin. It
Grant
was
Crooms.
Grant Crooms, yep.
Great job there. The little guy coming up making a stick.
Nice job by Grant Crooms. Another guy out there that we don't see an awful lot of during the season is MJ Smith playing some corner on that far side. 43 seconds and counting. This game almost in the books. 28-3 Union leads. 3rd down and about 4 for Santa Fe at their own 42-yard line. Olsen, the backup quarterback, who's had to go most of the way because of injury, throws quickly to the left side. That ball is caught by Sharp, and he goes out of bounds, but
they're
did
gonna
not
give
get
him
the
the
first
catch.
down.
He was standing out of bounds, one
Yeah,
foot and 1
it
foot in.
was,
They
right.
gave him the catch anyway.
Yeah, I think the officials want this over too. They're going to give him the 44-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 2, 30 seconds on the clock, and it's 28-3 Redskins. And yes, I think Darius Boone's our player of the game. I don't think there's any question about that. But you know what? You could make a real argument for the 5 guys blocking for him.
You betcha. There were some humongous holes tonight.
4th and 2 now for Santa Fe. Last gasp and possibly one of the last plays of their season. Olsen hands off inside. Mbari Snoddy goes forward for the first down. He's into Union territory around the 49-yard line, but there's a flag down at the 45, and that's thrown where we'll normally see holding.
Darren Bajek getting his name in the old tackle in the line for a tackle tonight.
I think they may call Nick Sharp for holding out here on the edge, which is so far away from the play that doesn't make a lot of sense. 19th penalty of this game. Somebody go to Walmart for some more yellow flags.
And it's 82 yards and 80 yards, so it's pretty well balanced. We gave them 80. They gave us 82.
The holding penalties were really, really tough on Union in the first half of this game. This will mark the ball back to the 34-yard line of Santa Fe. And now it'll be 4th down and about 12 for the Wolves. 22 seconds to play, so likely the last play of their season. 4 receivers, 2 to either side against Snoddy, the single setback. Olsen, the quarterback, has the ball straight back to throw. All he can do is fire it deep downfield, and he does that, and that ball is caught. It is. No, it was incomplete. Sorry. Nick Sharp looked like he had it in his hands.
I thought so. Must have
I
bounced.
thought he had it, but I mean, it's very difficult to see sometimes. Patrick Fields is running with him. Very difficult to see because there's not much lighting down on that side, and this glass reflects. But he kept running like he had the football.
Yeah, it must have bounced on the front other quarter because it surely looked like he was just running with the ball in his hands.
He was. He kept going. So, you know, if you can fool the official and run into the end zone with no ball and get a touchdown, that's a great play.
That's right. That's right. It reminds me of a kid we had in high school. We were coming towards the end of the game, and we started to put some other kids in. This kid was a little bitty running back, and we ran the wishbone. And I ride him. He shouldn't have been a fullback, but anyway, I rode him to the line of scrimmage, and I pulled it right at the end, and I pitched it. I walked into the end zone. The kid thought he had the ball, and he jumps up thinking he scored.
All right, they're going to have one more play for the Union Redskins because that does turn it over on downs. And Union will go into the victory formation. And it will be Kyle Fisher that comes out at quarterback. He'll be protected on both sides. One of those guys is Farquhar. Edric Logan will be the deep man. There's the kneel, and that will do it. So it's not like, I mean, a lot of people probably came into this game thinking this is a 40-0 game.
I did.
Edmond Santa Fe played very well tonight. Union shot themselves in the foot a couple of times, but still impressive enough, especially with 300-plus yards for Darius Boone. 28-3, the Redskins win, and now they're on to the semifinals of the state 6A1 playoffs. We'll have our post-game next, including our player of the game. This is Union Football at KRMG. All right, Bob, how far behind are we?
Your Union Redskins continue their drive for another gold ball next week in the semifinal playoff game against the winner of the Broken Arrow Tigers and Norman North Timberwolf game. Watch the Union website and the Union Athletics Twitter feed